Hi guys, hi, welcome to our second game of the year.
We're all gonna die.
I guess.
Okay, whatever, fine, I'll fix it later. Fix it in post, you can't fix it.
Happy New Year.
Welcome to...
We'll do it live.
We'll do it live. Welcome to Divine and Conquer Second Roll. This is a 5e game based in the Pathfinder Inner Seas using the Greyhawk Pantheon. A little bit of Taldor, a little bit of Ravnica, a little bit of Innistrad. Feels good, guys.
So good.
I think we have some announcements. Dickie, you have some awesome books there.
Yes, I do.
That need some introductions.
Hey.
Good friend of mine, my mentor, Don, D-A-W-N, not D-O-N, as this closed captions of spelling. Don Greenfield Ireland is a writer. She writes science fiction. This is one of her series, is The Prophecy of Thal. She is completing her 4th book of it, which is a very good sci-fi about a young lady that gets transformed into different dimensions and stuff like that. She also goes by DG Ireland for you guys with a nice little edge to you. That's basically an erotic thriller. I helped her edited the first 3 books. This is the 3rd book, Tilted. The first one is Bonded, and the second one is Tothar, which is basically the shifters that are basically they shift into animals. If you want to visit her website, it's www.donireland-writer.com. We'll have it up on the Twitter.
I'm about to put up a link to her website.
And that way you can
Cool.
see, but she's an excellent writer.
Thank you, Don. I'm very
I might have to check out the edgy
intrigued to
version.
read these books and aroused at the same time. And we also, since Vic, you're doing that, let's thank our friends at Talon Claw, which are amazing. They have these amazing DM screens, and someone got their dual hex dice vault, and they have these amazing dice trays, and they have single ones as well. And if you use the code Divine Conquer, you get 10% off. You can also get some with engraved, like the classes and whatnot. It's really, really cool. Their Etsy information is down below. If you're watching this on YouTube, their information is also down below. If you're watching this on YouTube, Dawn's info is on the screen right now.
Right now, it should be showing up in chat.
Oh, well, then there you go. You can just copy that information down there.
Here's the web link.
I Googled one.
Okay.
And we also have...
Me. Hi. So, hello. I'm Vic, and I am writing for the webcomic Alistair, which is live on Webtoons right now. We have a few shorts and like little special things we have at the moment, and we are in the new year. It is the year of the bro.
What up, bro?
What up, bro?
What up, bro?
We have a schedule. We're gonna keep to it. It's gonna be amazing. Shout out, Lynn. Go work on your stuff now.
Stop
Yes.
working on other people's stuff and work on your own.
Better be working on your stuff.
We don't have a Jeremiah. He is currently flying on. I'm pretty sure he's still on a plane right now. We might see him. Hopefully, he comes and interrupts us and says hello because he needs to come physically to the studio to pick up his truck. But we'll see. So if we randomly just decide that we need to leave the room immediately, it's because Jeremiah's here. Or hopefully he just comes in and interrupts us.
So that he can just roll initiative and play and stay here forever.
He needs to take his mommy home though.
His
mommy can roll a character. His mommy introduced him to D&D.
Exactly.
So
and that's why we love his mom.
Yeah, his mom's really cool. Also, one other thing. Last time I didn't give them a shout out, which we totally should have. Just completely slipped my mind. But OG sound effects for the Gnoll sound effects that we were using. Go check that out because it's really cool. And don't at me. I think that is it.
That is it.
But that's it. Let's roll that mother effing intro.
The mother heckin'
Mofo.
intro.
The mofo intro.
Mofo intro. ready.
Oh, and we are ready as we are all selecting our dice for the evening.
Yes, yeah.
But enough of that. Let's just recap a little bit. So, last time, the Elysian Vagabonds restored peace in Fangwood. The citizens of the Fangwood compound found life. They were hunting, gathering wood and water and resources. A new leader was selected. Oria's mother decided to take up the mantle and had a very long discussion with the Tempest on what exactly they needed to do to keep the front of the Fangwood Forest. A blessing / gift was bestowed onto Oria from the Tempest, and it's up to her to figure out as a mule could not. With a lot of painful goodbyes, the party left the children in Fangwood to grow a little as they explored the world, gathering what they needed to hopefully get the materials they needed for the gate spell, maybe explore a little bit of what's inside Wes's mind. As you guys decided to go back to the Spin Mountains where the Bag of Bombs and the Bag of Beans meet it.
Bag of beans!
Orcdeath left many wanting his brew as the love for your ale is growing throughout. Mumrock still finding very little information on anything that you were looking for. Even someone as powerful as the Tempest does not know how to even start to track these individuals. On your 4-day trip, you found a grotesque display of gore that in Abyssal said quenching the hunger of a sacrificial display. Soon to discover that was by some gnolls who burnt down the forest in a very tactful way and captured men to be devoured within the valley of these mountains. Ariell discovered that these were the Blood of the Youngful, which is a city that's close to the mountains. We also discovered that there was a letter that read something about some reward and a hoard of gems, but no information on that. As you guys went to try to help out one of the survivors, a gang of gnolls was able to surround Ariell as he set out his skyrocket essentially, and let you guys know that he needed aid. That's probably if I didn't miss anything is what we're going to pick up. So, as we get rid of this nicely played music, because as we all know, gnolls do not play nice. I need all you guys to roll me initiative.
Yeah.
Don't like it.
As we track the initiative gold down, and we get into conflict. As I'll say, roll for these guys.
Don't you have advantage on initiative?
Not advantage, I have a plus though.
Oh,
No.
okay.
And my
Did anybody get 20 plus?
I got a 23.
Oh,
21.
alright. So Laz,
thank God.
then we go to Ariell.
Yay.
Did anyone get 19?
19.
Yeah, 19, okay. Oria.
So used to Jeremy.
Nobody got an 18?
First.
Okay. It's everything's in the middle now because I don't know where to put it.
Oh no!
You mean one of these?
Can
I have the whiteboard so I can
keep
keep
track for us?
As I forget how this guy's name is. Oh. Let's call him the last. As the most more terrifying this sounded. Okay. 10 up. 15 up, sorry. Nobody got a 15. Okay.
Those gnolls are going
That's
at it.
that sucks.
Good luck.
I was gonna say something.
10 up.
14.
6 up.
7.
Okay. What do we get, Orcdeath?
Oh,
It's okay.
Fucking new dice.
Jesus. It was doing so good last time.
That's what I was worried about. You got one more chance before I fire you.
Alright.
Yeah, this isn't my like about to get fired.
I think
stash
I got
right here.
Oria. Okay, cool.
Yeah, put you
I know
on
when
the
you're ready.
one.
Dry. It needs to dry.
No.
Yeah, I would just erase it and not use the clear liquids of liquidness.
I'm sorry, I got a little excited about using clear liquid.
Wow. How dare you? Yeah.
So did you want me to also switch to battle cam?
No, there is no battle cam.
There's no.
Not yet, at least. So, we're going to start
Alright,
out
ready.
with Laz goes first,
What is?
then Ariell,
Why do I have? Oh,
Then Oria.
That's why.
Oria.
then the Blessed One,
Blessed one.
Oh dear. That's
Got it. Got it.
concerning.
the Flesh Cravers.
Oh no.
I don't like that.
I'm
4.
gonna hide behind my book, okay? Gonna hide behind
West.
my book.
Okay.
Mumrock,
Yay!
put a question mark.
Oh
Question
no.
Then Orcdeath.
I like that you said it's bone for blessed one.
Yeah. See?
Holy
Blessed
moly.
one.
Bone.
Bless.
It's about we're about to be boned.
We about to be.
Alright, guys.
I'm gonna die.
So, last, you do as a little bit of descriptor for and I don't know really where to put that because everything's brand new. You can just put it in the middle, I guess. I don't know.
Over here?
I'm gonna do this.
Okay.
Oh, that works.
So that we can all see it.
Yeah, that
Fair.
works
Yes.
real well.
Very fair
Actually.
points. Okay, so as Ariel, as you were dodging and flying through different various bow shots that all missed, by the way, which is pretty incredible since you had a person that you were holding on to. Oh yeah, he also has an initiative. Guy. You don't know his name. He goes like
Oh, guy.
Is that the Orcdeath?
No, that's this guy who has no weapons because they took away his weapons, and
Yeah.
technically he's also half speed.
Okay,
Um,
bro.
Okay, he's there.
Bro's at the end.
Bro.
No. Alright,
You
bro.
managed to go to a stone that you were trying to use to get some cover or to look over as a large 7-foot fiendish gnoll with these 3-headed skull flail that had this awkward effect that defied gravity was floating around as 4 other gnolls started peeking throughout the trees to help represent the burnt down forest as the black trees that I haven't colored and the ravine that you guys are going into here. Laz and Rognarv and Bram were in the cart, and for the sake of our purposes for the battle, we were 100 feet away from starting out at the first square
Okay.
on the board. Everybody else is at 100 feet away. So, Laz, it is your turn. You saw a sacred flame shot into the sky that you know is from Ariell, and you heard different yells and screams and orcish demonic barks. What do we do?
I'm guessing everybody else like went to the
Everyone
flame.
went to investigate, and then like less than a minute later, just all hell broke loose somewhere within this forest. So, from your perspective, as the cart is nearby with Mumrock's carts, Couscous, and Horsey, there is a burnt
Horsey.
path of trees, and then that's where a section stops and where some of the forest line starts, and it goes into the mountain range.
Okay.
So we're at the cart. What do we do? Then are you on deck or you're next?
I mean, I want to go with everybody, but can I just leave the horses in them with Brom
Bram and
and
Rognarv are going to stay behind for our game.
Okay, then I will proceed with everybody toward the.
Okay. So are you just bolting?
Yeah.
Okay. What is your speed?
It's just 30.
So if you move and then take an action to dash, that is 60 feet. So 150 minus 60, and that's where we are right now.
Okay, got it.
We're at 90.
Perfect.
Yes.
Wow.
So as you guys just and Lance just
Pokes it out of the forest.
just moving right through you guys, and you see all them weapons and ready and everything.
All right. Awesome.
All right, Ariell.
All right.
Is it a free action to drop something if you have on you?
Yes, you can drop something as free action.
I'm gonna drop the +1 chain I have,
Okay.
and just kind of without looking back to the guy, just say take it.
Okay.
And I'm going to Zephyr Strike to the guy behind me to the right, and try to hit him
Okay.
with
5, 10.
Divine Smite as the attack.
Thunderclap.
That's 20.
Yes.
Roll to confirm.
18.
It's not
Close
unfortunately,
enough. So.
but still doubles the damage.
Oh my god.
Yes.
So this Gnoll is not considered a fiend. It is a humanoid.
Okay. So.
Second, also to catch you up, something weird's going up there, and I lost Orcdeath.
That's a lot of damage.
That happens.
Oh yeah, Orcdeath is technically
Oh, yeah.
right next to you guys, but rolled so amazingly on his stealth, nobody saw it.
You see, my line of
Oh, it
sight
could be
ends.
anywhere.
Yeah, he could.
Oh.
My line of sight ends like right here. So.
Oh my goodness.
Well, actually, I think we're next to each other, so it's more like this.
Okay.
Because we're making lots of noise.
Yeah, we are. We're like, where the fuck you go? What'd you do with him?
Oh my goodness.
How'd you lose track of him? I mean, he's gonna get more kills than you now.
That's 44 damage. With.
Oh my lordy!
Wow.
What was it? It was. 16 of it being radiant.
All right, that's very useful for me to know. As you just, not that anyone can see, but a of just pure white goes slashing at this Gnoll. And as soon as you see that it starts like unleashing its claws, you see that it starts breaking, it like almost like a cat extending its nails, but painfully towards its Gnoll as it's enjoying it and looking at the pain, just straight to the head. Completely didn't notice you as it just falls down dead.
Wow!
I'm gonna
Shit!
back in front of the other guy and just kind of protect him.
All right.
Way to flex.
That's a power move.
I know, right?
Literally.
It's like I'm just gonna roll a nat 20. I got
As
Yeah.
mark this guy off the list. All right. That's a very good intro. Oria, if you're not doing anything else, Oria, you're up next.
She is going to do her full movement and dash, so that is 80 feet of movement.
All right, so
Wow.
put her at 20.
She be a bird.
Oh, you're close.
I am a
Oh,
bird.
yeah, you are technically still a bird, yeah. So you're at 20 feet. You don't see Oria, but you do see a... What bird was it?
It was a sparrow. Have you ever
Oh,
seen like
sparrow.
sparrows when they fly and they do that thing where it's like they put their wings close to their body and they look like little torpedoes in the air?
You see a little tiny torpedo just...
Oh.
Look at that bird go! Hey, look at that bird go!
What bird? The bird?
All right.
Wait, she's 20 feet away from me?
No, she's 20 feet
no.
away from the board.
Oh, that's
We are far away.
Next,
That's really not.
next time is. No,
So,
I'm sorry.
It is now the Blessed One's turn.
Okay.
Oh,
And
the
he
blessed
has
one.
the high
I
ground.
feel like it's
Oh,
a
no.
No, you should have gone the high ground.
As you just see it just
Ain't no thing.
jump right in front of you as the flail still stays solid and not moving. And
no.
with a horrific as it's just screaming in abyssal swings at
I
you.
don't like that.
It does have the high ground.
It is really ugly.
First one's probably missed with a 13.
Yes, that totally.
Then it's a 24.
Oh,
Damn it, that just hit.
And then it's a 23.
Yes, I did too.
Yeesh.
Fantastic shield.
Can I just touch these? They're so pretty.
Yeah, just touch him.
So
Oh
1
my goodness, these are
Those are
awesome.
nice.
and then 2. Alright. So,
They're
Ariell.
so
Yes.
pretty.
First, normal damage, which is
Okay, now you want to roll good tonight.
20 points of bludgeoning damage from 2 hits as the flail spins the 3 heads and only 2 manage to make contact. The first one, as a touch of madness hits, as you see one of the skulls starts cackling. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
Oh no.
I do such.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
That is 13. We are affected by madness.
Oh.
And the second one, as you just hear a horrific screech that almost numbs your ears, that is the Skull of Pain, which takes an additional
Oh my god. He's got us.
This guy is not messing around.
24 points of psychic damage.
Dude,
That's
you're gonna be
wild.
turned into chicken wings. Oh no!
Oh, wait. Oh, wait, you're mad. You can't.
That actually hurts.
Technically, we're
That's
gonna put
okay,
a
I got
curse marker on you.
I know.
The Manus effect, you have to hit the first thing nearest to you. And if you do not, you must remain still.
Oh, I mean,
It's right
it's
in
not
front of
bad.
I mean,
He's right there.
Yes, that is true. It is right there.
You're basically berserk.
Hey, you're me.
Yes.
Welcome to
I
my
would say that's
world.
his entire movement to get down the mountain. So, as he hits, and not that you would be able to tell, so I'm going to stop talking. West.
well,
No, it's the other guy's turns.
Oh,
the
flesh guys.
you. Flesh raiders.
Flesh Grippers.
Oh.
oh no!
Oh shit.
5,
Oh man, this is
20,
oh,
25.
this is a
shit.
barbecue
Oh
now.
my god.
Well, so much for getting this guy saved.
He's dead.
5, 10, 15, 20.
I'm starting to think saving people isn't really in our resume.
Well, I
No,
mean,
really.
I think we need to erase our
We did put it in the
good
water.
guys from our slogan.
We're just the guys.
We're the guys.
We're the guys.
oh, okay.
We kill
and they're
shit.
all within
That
its
good is
aura of
saving.
blood.
Oh no!
Oh
Excuse
no.
me?
It has an aura of bloodthirst.
Oh.
So they all have an
Oh.
action. So, as a bonus action, that one bites. As it does 7 points of damage, enough
Did
to
you
just.
use your thing and
Yeah.
just like go
Oh, come on!
You're about to go.
Alright.
You might have.
Oh no! You're gonna go back to heaven real quick.
Oh god.
And then action to finish his attack. Alrighty, cool. It only has. How
I
many
was
attacks do
worried
you
when
have?
the dungeon master surrounds you with somebody and says, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, because it's a bite and then. Okay, cool. So bite attack. It was. And then. 18 misses, right?
Yes.
Okay. You're not defenseless. No, your AC is still up. Okay, so that's a miss. 22.
No.
Alright. So they have to roll a 19 or they do not hit you, actually. Alright. As you see nothing. Oh wait, they're flanking
That's
you.
just my, that was my cord.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh
He
my
said they're
god!
flanking.
One managed to hit. Cool.
Oh Jesus.
As you take an additional 8 points of slashing damage.
Got it.
They're flanking you. It's like, oh, why
Wes.
do you have to remember that?
What's up?
What?
Okay, so I had a question because for my bonus action, I'd like to do Expeditious Retreat, which it says in here, spell allows you to move at incredible pace when you cast a spell, and then as a bonus action. So do I have to wait till my next bonus action to use it, or?
No. And then you substitute a bonus action to.
Okay, I'm gonna use Expeditious Retreat.
Can I read that
Okay.
one? Okay.
Yeah, because I take a dash action. as a bonus.
So, bonus action, no. It allows you to move.
So just wanted to clarify.
When you cast a spell as a bonus action on each of your turns. So, as long as you're concentrating, you can take that dash action as a bonus.
That I'd like to do that, please.
Okay. Yeah. So, well, technically, yeah. Bonus action to cast a spell.
And then.
And then you can move, and then you can use your action to dash.
Okay, I'm gonna.
And
do
then
that.
from now on, you can always use a bonus action to dash.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Nice.
So, I'm gonna cast Expeditious Retreat, and
Okay.
I'm just gonna book it.
So that
full
is,
movement for me. So.
which is 80 feet?
Yeah.
Okay, so move him at 20 as well.
Awesome.
As it's almost like a deer just running at full speed.
I'm just like that. Whoa.
As you hear just and just tearing and ripping.
Yeah, that's
Technically, since you are standing still, does not make sense that they're not hitting you. I'm gonna say that they're eating the shit out of that guy.
Oh,
Oh my
Bro.
god.
That's okay. We just.
As technically Oria and Wes can just see 4 gnolls completely surrounding Ariell and one man decapitated. By this time, his arm is completely ripped off. His ribcage is completely exposed.
oh my
Lovely.
god.
Yeah, wouldn't the other dead guy attract him? The one that he killed, that one that Ariell put down.
This guy?
Yeah.
What about him?
He's wondering if they're cannibalistic.
Oh, no, they're too smart for that, technically.
Oh, that's surprising.
Oh,
That's
they have
actually a
culture,
good
got
question.
it.
though.
Connor's
Oh, they
Yes.
have standards. Okay.
Okay, so we have standards and
Standards
snowballs.
Mumrock, you are up next. It's
Okay,
not standards,
Mumrock.
it's more of safety.
Go Eagles!
Alright, so you summon 2 giant eagles.
He was ready!
I mean, hey, if that's his signature move, then you need to be ready.
Right, and they can fly up to 80 feet, so they go after me.
Okay,
And then I'm going to take my full movement of 30 feet,
okay.
which would put me at 70, right?
Yeah.
So probably right here.
Yeah.
And then my Eagles are going to go, I'm going to give them the
So
command.
you're closer to 80, just to let you
Yeah,
know.
right
Okay.
there. And then my Eagles, I'm going to give them the command to protect and save.
Protect and save whom?
I want them, you know what? No, my Eagles are going to protect
Okay, protect West. Alright, cool.
West
I'm flattered.
and attack any enemies.
Alright. It does not know what an enemy is.
Well, attack any bad guy. Well, attack anyone that's going to attack West.
There we go. They are very smart, but they also were just, think about it, like they were just born right now.
How do you guys not know everything by now?
Yeah, so,
It's been like half a second.
exactly. If they were in the middle of a combat, you're like, the gnolls are the bad guys. That makes total sense. But from where you are, they're just like, what? That guy? Cool, let's protect the human.
Protect the human,
Kill the thing that.
and then kill the thing that the human asked you to kill.
Oh. Yes, boss.
Ka.
But
And they move 80 feet flying.
Yeah, so they're the same space as them. Yeah, just the exact, yeah. As you guys see 2 giant eagles fly right above you.
This little sparrow's like, what the fuck?
Oh no.
I should gain the word eat the sparrow, payback.
Okay.
No.
What did I do?
You turned me into something.
Oh yeah, I was gonna like put him
Back
back
to
to
heaven.
heaven.
Taylor's just gonna be like,
That would be
What
a
is
terrible
the
death to be a
eagles
sparrow
look
get
the
eaten.
scariest to them? So what is the eagle's AC?
The Eagles AC?
Yeah.
uh-oh.
God, the good thing I'm having you guys protected. Armor class is 13.
Okay, so they all but 1 hit.
Oh, I mean, I haven't hulked out yet, so naturally the Eagles are superior.
And then we have a natural 20. Okay. So
Wait, what?
He said a natural 20.
My Eagle's about to die. It's a good thing I set the Eagles.
first eagle takes 14 points of damage.
Oh, he's still alive.
Second eagle will take.
What's the question though?
You don't know,
That's
but
why
these are the
they're-
arrows are being shot at.
Oh,
That's why
great.
they're the question mark.
Do we see?
Oh.
Do we able to see which direction they're coming from?
Second eagle takes 28 points of damage,
Second Eagle's dead.
and then the third person
So this Eagle's dead.
is going back to the first eagle's damage would be 4, 9, 10.
Rip.
So a total of first one was 14, right?
I believe.
Yeah, you said that.
Yeah.
you said
So
14.
10. So that's 24. So. All right. First Eagle's bloody. Still alive.
Okay, as you guys see from perception, Oria, West, I will say Orcdeath gets disadvantage in the perception roll. Same thing with Laz, and same thing with
Yikes.
Leah Mumrock.
Dirty 20.
Okay,
Oh no.
10 for me.
10 for you. Okay.
10.
Wait.
So wait, disadvantage rate.
Yeah.
I didn't figure.
Unfortunately, we
Same
are
thing twice.
controlled by something else.
That
So
is
we are
nice.
not aware of what. You see arrows being shot from here.
Okay,
24, 22, 23. Yeah.
cool.
Wait, no, yeah.
I'll keep that in mind.
It's perception, so it's
Do I see the arrows or do I just not see anything?
You see arrows just
perception.
all
Okay, okay.
technically
20,
12 arrows hit on these guys.
26 for my perception.
Did you roll with disadvantage?
Yes, I rolled 2 19s.
Oh, well then yeah, you see arrows shot from over here. 100%. Okay.
19.
Orcdeath.
Do we know where I'm at?
Are you the
Yes,
one?
you are 100 feet away.
Okay. So I guess, and I can't see anything.
You see your comrades going forward, and you see technically still the flare up in the air.
Did you put this frowny face on, bro?
Yes. I did.
Bro's dead.
Dead, bro.
We should put like
He's
arrow
dead,
guys
bro.
by the question mark.
One
by the
page
way.
of dialogue gone down.
Oh, man.
Oh.
He's running forward.
All right.
25.
If you use your action to move again, you can run 50 feet.
But he loses
Go
stealth,
50.
though, doesn't he?
He will, but do you want to keep stealth right now, or are you just charging him for the fight?
There's a lot of arrows. I'd be careful.
They're shooting at the eagles, though.
And also, Orcdeath can take
Mhm.
Orcdeath's a tank.
He's a tiny tank.
He's a tiny tank.
He'll go forward.
Okay. So move him at the 50 marker.
There you go.
All right.
Whoa, what was that?
He's so fast with the
dead.
legs.
I didn't even know.
The red hair flopping behind him.
Dwarves are natural sprinters. All right, and he's dead. Last.
Still running.
All right.
Let's see, I'm at 90, 30, so it'd be like
60.
60. Yeah.
Are you gonna do double movement or just one?
No, I'll just do one.
Okay. All right.
I don't want to be the first one in there.
Understood. All right. You
Like,
still
I
have
saw
an action
those
and a
arrows.
bonus technically. Are you gonna do anything with those?
You know what? Yeah. I'm gonna give Wes Bardic Inspiration because I can tell he's gonna get there first. I'm just gonna be like, save Ariell! We don't need him to die again!
I don't want him to die again.
All right.
He's dead.
I will
wanna die
fucking.
either.
I will fucking kill him if he dies again.
I will go to Paradise and kill him again.
Since you're surrounded by 1, 2, 3,
And that's
4
a D8.
things, roll me 1d4.
Nice.
Oh god.
One.
1. This is who we're attacking. Okay. So, roll me to hit.
Ooh, this one. No, wait. Yeah, this one. I already picked it.
Okay.
It's an action shit. Okay.
Oh yeah.
21.
Not a bonus action.
21 hits.
Oh god.
Yeah,
21.
boy. Yeah, boy.
I gotta take away my spell here real quick.
Oria, you are on deck.
I know what I'm doing.
You get double.
That is going to be 21 damage.
21 damage?
7 of it being radiant.
All right. Ooh, it is
I need to
bloody
pull
but
something
still
up.
alive.
Nice.
Crap.
Let me
Sorry, I have to pull something up.
As Wes, you just see Ariell just zombified and like without really looking to slash right into this Gnoll's neck. As it,
You know what it's called?
and
Oh, no.
it's as it's pulling the blade out, you see that it starts looking at its own blood and cackling.
Oh,
I,
guns are crazy.
Can I do an
yeah,
insight
you
on
need that.
That is what I do.
So I can understand. I don't know. As whatever.
Sure,
I
I'll
was
make
like,
the DC
would I
high.
kind of have a notion of what's happening here?
I'll make the DC very high.
Okay.
I'll make my way in.
Oh.
If I attack
pretty
the
good.
creature, can I still move within range of that creature?
No, it says the only action you can take is an attack action. Unless you have to move to hit somebody.
Yeah.
It's an 18.
You just see that that was a really good strike. Maybe he's looking at the guy in front of him to not lose where his body is or something.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately, sorry.
Yeah, no, that's good.
There's not a saving throw for that, is there?
No, it ends at the end of your turn though.
Nice.
So, you are no longer cursed by the madness,
Thank God, but that's probably gonna
but now it's a guy's turn.
Congrats, you're
It's
mad.
my turn.
Congrats.
Actually, it's an Oria turn.
Pain.
Is my
Oria's turn!
Yeah.
Oria.
No roll.
Question.
Yes.
This tree right here to this tree right here. How far is that?
That is 10, 20, 30, 40, 45.
It's less than 500. Cool.
Oh no.
The entire board is less than 500.
Oria is flying to the nearest tree right here.
Okay.
This one?
Yes.
Just get
Bonus action.
right there.
Change back.
Okay. So you move, bonus. You have an action.
Conjure woodland beings.
Okay.
2 dryads.
2 dryads are being conjured.
Do you want to be on the
Yes,
rock?
girl.
Behind the tree.
Behind the tree.
Arrow guys.
I look pretty cool though. Just drop down the rocks.
Yeah.
No, I don't want anything to see. She saw where the arrows were coming from. She is.
Where are we putting these?
By the tree, they basically.
By that tree, your tree?
Yes.
Okay.
So, it's their turn?
Technically, yes, I believe, because I'm ignoring they go on their own turn.
Okay. One is doing tree stride.
Okay, so go from that tree.
They're going to that tree right there.
On this side or this side?
The other side?
Alright.
Both of
Oh,
them?
no, one is.
One? Okay. This one stays over here.
So
And
it's
the-
going into the dead tree or the live tree?
Live tree.
So
They
on
can
this
only
one?
go through a live tree.
Okay,
Okay.
alright. Well, that's.
And then the other one is casting. The one that's right here, I guess over by like the dead tree. She's not gonna go into the fray.
Okay.
The other one is casting Entangle, like in this area to at least catch these.
Entangle, what's the spread of Entangle?
I
I
believe.
actually have this open. And the spread of it is 20 foot square.
20 foot square, so that's gonna be. Where is the point? Where is the center of this spell? Here?
Yes,
So this guy? Okay.
right there.
Alright. And we're going to do a 20 foot square.
Yes, and Entangle is. Creatures in the area that you cast spell must make a strength saving throw or be restrained by the plant until the spell ends.
That is everyone, including your Dryad as well.
Okay, that's fine.
So Ariell, all the Gnolls, and the Dryad that's over there.
I'm not going anywhere anyway.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
19.
Ooh!
You
That's
passed
a
my
9.
You passed my D.
Big boy got a 12. 13.
Nope.
That is not passing, and that is
They can't.
19.
big one.
Does
The
19
restraint.
pass?
19 does pass.
He's the only one that can move.
Okay.
Everybody's entangled.
Nice.
Except for Ariel and then the one.
Okay, cool. Ariel, good.
Ariel passed.
What about your Dryad?
Oh.
It is also considered a spell.
Okay, let me see here. Do you have dryads? Can you pull it up?
I don't have dryads.
It's not in there. Sorry.
No, it's not in this
Let me
one.
just
I have
pull it up.
Entangle up for you though.
Oh, thank you. That's what I need.
As you see, one of the Dryads touch the tree and then immediately teleport behind it. As its absorbent as his other counterpart, she puts her hands onto the ground and as a almost like a
No,
wave
she
of
doesn't. She
vines
doesn't make it. She's
goes
so
throughout
flat
and
too.
just trees and roots just start grabbing onto the feet of all these creatures. Ariel escapes
wait,
and
actually?
one of the Gnolls.
She just makes it
Okay, cool.
because they have advantage on saving throws against spells.
Yes, I do.
Wow.
because they're fair.
Right.
Fays are cool. Alright, that's a very impressively dominant. You guys are doing really good. They're very happy. Alright, cool. That's I think it. Unless you want to speak.
The what?
She's not going to speak. She's going to stay quiet.
Okay.
It's the boned one.
Well, technically it's the blessed one first. And then we get the bones. Oh yeah, bone on
It's
there.
the bone.
Yeah, it's a blessing.
Alright, well, Ariel, you're there.
It's the bone.
Joy.
19 misses.
Ah, thank God.
And then 23 and 23.
Hold on.
No.
23 misses? The 22 hit last time.
Yes.
Okay.
Shield, and then my base AC is 21. So that would be 23.
Okay, so 22 does hit.
I guess so.
Okay. Alright.
Rip.
So for the base damage, we're at
Are they? Aren't
18 bludgeoning.
Aren't they technically restrained or no?
They can't move.
Entangle.
They can still attack, right?
Yeah, I think so. Let me double check.
Does it? It just says
Sure.
they need to make a strength saving throw to break
Or be
free.
restrained by entangling plants till the spell ends.
Restrained. Their speed is 0. They have disadvantage on attack rolls and dexterity checks. Let me roll with disadvantage. One's being reduced to 22, and the other's being reduced to 19.
Oh, thank God.
So they miss. Alright, cool.
Nice.
So that guy misses completely. Good job.
The only thing I can do.
Thank you. I would have been so bloody.
As you see it tries to hit, and then just one of the vines wraps its hand and just rips it off. But that entire time it did not attack you. But since it has Rampage on, it's going to use its bonus action to do a free bite attack. With a disadvantage. So we're going to take the 10, which is going to be a 19, which misses.
God, plus 9
I
is insane.
have something I'm thinking of doing.
Oh, right. Flesh boys.
Yeah.
Fleshy boys.
Alright. They're within Rampage, so they're all going to do the free bonus action right now.
I do not.
These are disadvantage,
Yeah.
which miss because AC is 23. 18, 19, 20, 25. So one bite attack. So we're doing 6 points of piercing damage from one bite, and now they get to do the claws. Alright.
How much?
6.
6 so far. Alright, so first one with his claws. It's going to take the 18, so 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Yeah.
22 misses, alright. They need to roll a 19, I remember. Natural 1. Does not confirm. Second guy. He has to take the 13, so that's a miss as well.
I am officially bloody.
Okay, there's a chip there. As they're all trying their absolute best to bite you, and you're just using your shield, using the spells, using absolute everything, and just kind of dealing with them. And they're not really tactful, so you read their moves from a mile away, but they're very savage.
Yeah.
They almost seem scarier than West.
That's frightening.
Almost. Not quite.
Almost.
Almost.
Not quite.
And for our purposes... Ha! Okay.
When I am mad, do I lose concentration on spells? Or no?
Oh.
Just bolts out. Natural 1 on stuff. He poked at his head and wanted to go stealthy, but was so excited by the bloodlust in it that it just started charging, and it looks like it's going for your Dryad.
Okay.
No, you don't lose concentration on it because you're bloodlust. You do lose concentration if you get hit. You were hit one time for, I believe, 6 points of damage, so you have to roll a concentration check of 10 or higher.
Please. 15.
You keep concentration on your spell.
Thank
Nice. What's your spell?
God. Zephyr Strike. So it doesn't really
Concentration.
Okay.
Alright, West.
I am booking
Book
it.
it, Wes.
I'm booking it.
Alright.
So I'm gonna do my full movement.
So 20 feet gets you, so that 20 more feet, that's his movement.
20 more feet, so right here. Ish.
So
That's movement. You have bonus action and you have
bonus
your
action dash.
And bonus action, so move him another 40.
Where would you like to go?
Straight for this motherfucker. He just
Okay.
jumped in my way.
Yeah, that fits within 40.
Yeah, so you'd be right there.
You still have your action.
Do attacks.
Go, Wes, go.
You're also concentrating on the spell, Ellis.
Okay. Oh, that's a 6.
I mean, that might hit.
That might hit. 19.
19 hits.
Yay!
Yes. What the fuck? Fine.
Mumrock, you are up next. Then
Eagle!
then Eagle, then Archers, and then Orcdeath.
Dead.
14 points of damage.
14 points of damage against me boy. It is bloodied.
I overshot my first attack because I was going too fast.
You're too excited.
I was like, oh shit!
As you swing, slide, whoop, and then as soon as you get your bearings, and this is not in your hair, you smash that his face.
Yes.
And you hear me as it crack profusely on its nails. Okay. That's everything, Wes?
That's all
Mumrock,
we do.
what are we doing?
Mumrock is going to move. He's going to move twice.
Okay.
So I'm at 70. That's 60. So I'm going to go to 10, which is like right here on this first square, I believe, right?
No, 0 will be the first square. So you're still out of the board, technically.
Okay, so I'm like right here, then behind the rock. Eagle has 80 feet. Can he make it to the archer guy flying?
He's at 20, right?
Yeah, he's at 20.
20.
Because I'm going to tell Eagle attack
30,
that guy.
40,
'Cause
50,
we'll- got
60, 70, 75. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right
Eagle's
then.
going to attack that guy.
Eagle's in the air, right? I'm just
Yeah.
gonna get a
Eagle's
base of
flying.
him. You know what? Let's just. He is flying.
And 2 attacks. What is it? Hit +6 and. It says hit 6. That means it's a +6
Yeah,
on hit. And
see,
then
20
hit
plus
10
6.
is +10 on the hit.
Does it say +10?
It says hit 10.
That means if you're not rolling and you just want to go fast, it will do 10 damage.
Oh.
You gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast.
Where's the Oh, +5. Okay, never mind. I see it now. So first attack is going to be a 15.
15 hits.
Second attack is going to be a 30-20.
30-20. That hits. Roll me damage.
All right, so
For a
that's
pick and a.
Yep, this 3d6. Here's my 3d6. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plus 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 points of damage.
15. All right. As the eagle goes, claws at it, Wes, as like almost by surprise, and you see it peck the hell out of its face.
Oh shit.
It starts falling down, and it's dead.
Nice.
The eagle's doing his job protecting Wes.
It's true.
I'll turn around and give it a thumbs up.
Okay.
With only 2 points of health left.
All right.
That eagle's
It did its
bloody
job.
as
It did
all
its
get
job.
out.
Now we have the archers. Alright, first archer is going to shoot at the eagle because that's the scariest thing. 13 and 13.
13's my armor class.
Alright, it hits the eagle. So the eagle takes. That is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points of damage for 2 arrows.
Eagle is dead.
Alright.
Aw.
Second archer is going to see a. I'm going to say that you guys are noticing because it's right where you are that they're behind here shooting from cover.
Okay.
Second archer is going to shoot at West.
Okay.
Probably 14,
14 misses.
and then that's a 13, so that's a miss. Oh wow, these are both bad then. This 15 hit.
15 misses.
All right, then they all miss. As 4 arrows get shot towards your direction, and they all miss.
I think about 3 guys back there.
Okay.
Orcdeath.
I'm out of range, so I gotta keep all the miss.
All right. Where were you? You're at
He's
50,
at
right?
50.
50.
He's at the 50.
And another 50 get me a 0.
All right. And you're on the board.
Dang, did you see my eagle take out that guy?
Yeah.
Honestly, if it wasn't for the Eagles, your hasted speed, and Oria's incredible flight speed with her bird, Ariell might not be alive right now.
Thanks.
You gotta save our boy!
Knight's still young though.
Nice, still young.
Roll me perception, everybody.
Nat 20, so 24.
Oh my god.
Pass.
15.
Woo!
Fail.
Yeah, boy.
18.
18.
After fails.
Yeah.
22.
Was it bad?
29.
Holy shit, lad!
That's 11 in perception.
Oh
I
my
rolled 18.
God!
Just by a little, just a tiny bit. Just by a little bit.
You're like how, but with your perception.
So,
you notice
I'm just
everything
like
on the
this.
field.
Eagle vision.
Oria, Mumrock, and Lash.
That's what you get from living in the
You
bar all your life.
hear like pop markings, like paws hitting the ground rapidly, almost the same sound that you heard originally when they were running away.
Yeah.
Around you, you hear, and then the yaps of hyenas around you.
Oh, great.
We need to get the fuck out of here.
Laz, it is your turn.
I relayed that
Alright,
information
I'm
to
still
Mumrock. I
booking
think
it.
the orc definitely.
Okay.
So I'm at 60, booking it to 30.
I'm not sure if you heard it or not.
And I will use my bonus action to dash.
Action to dash,
Action to dash?
Yes.
Okay.
which gives you another normal speed again, so another 30.
Okay, so if I'm at 30.
You're at 0
so
with us.
I'm at 0. Okay, he's gonna skein right there.
All right. Sure.
Hey guys.
You hear a lot of things. A lot of
I
things.
also point where the
You
arrows
see
are coming
none
from,
of them.
Okay, awesome.
And make sure to point where the
Ariell.
arrows were coming at as well.
Yeah.
Too.
It is currently your turn.
Oh, okay, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, so you guys know where arrows are coming at.
Thank you so much.
As you know, the general
I don't know,
direction
my
of the ship.
perception ain't too high.
I want to attack the big baddie.
Roll me to hit.
That is gonna be a solid 25.
That hits.
Holy shit! Yes, boy.
Okay. D10.
Okay, I gotta figure out what frick I'm
Or
doing.
you're next.
I am next.
So that is. Also, is it too late to specify I want to do Divine Smite?
No, you haven't. That's fine.
So that is going to be 13 slashing, and then. I think I'm
Okay.
And I'm going to use Divine Points. And 29 radiant. And I'm going to, since I'm still holding concentration on Zephyr Strike, I'm going to move my full movement away from him back towards the party.
Do you get the time opportunity with Zephyr Strike? That's what I thought, right? Okay. As you guys hear a very just pure energy hits this Gnoll as you hear the laugh of pain. And Zephyr Strike allows you
60
to
feet.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is 45 right here. How far you want to go back?
All the way.
50, 60 gives you right there.
Shit, what was that?
I feel that. I feel that completely.
As
Good job.
you saw an Ariell, and now you don't see an Ariell. And then you feel a gust of wind.
I just see him just like shaking.
Oria just sees Ariel get out of the way.
Who understands Abyssal?
I do.
Okay.
Not me.
Yeah.
He's so excited.
That's so
Like,
sweet.
I understand.
You do hear the big
Wait, it's been 10 minutes, or no, since I cast tongues.
it has not been 10 minutes.
Okay, so I understand it.
Okay. You hear the Blessed One and Abyssal. Angel's gonna bleed.
Oh, I'm just getting ranged so I can blast him with the level 3 guiding bolt.
I'm sure you do, but he's dumb.
Hold on.
Actually, no, he's very intelligent for a Gnoll.
He's confident.
He has an 11 intelligence.
Oh.
He's hella smart for a Gnoll.
Holy shit, he's got a degree.
Yeah.
Oh god.
No.
He went to college.
He went to Gnoll University.
Yeah, he did. Oria,
I
it
was
is
gonna
your
say,
turn.
no community, but
Thank you, Ariel, for getting out of the way.
yeah.
That way I can just strike right here. No. Call lightning. Actually, you know what?
Oh, he's good.
Love it.
Yeah, I'll do call lightning.
Okay, where is the chain starting?
I guess let's start with the big one.
So big
Or
one.
like, well, yeah, this one to this one to this one.
Okay, Ariel is bloody. So this one's here is going to shoot this guy. It will be able to hit this guy, and that's where the chain will hit.
That's fine.
Okay.
They have to make a dexterity save.
Okay.
Oh, and I'm sorry, I didn't specify level 4.
Level 4? Alright.
Level
Big dude got an 8. The other
Okay, cool.
16.
That
And
just
then-
hits my DC.
And so they all fail. Oh, except for the middle one. The middle one is the only one that's going to take half damage.
Roll the dice. Roll the dice.
That's actually not bad.
No, it's not.
29 points of lightning damage.
29. Alright. Ooh. I believe the big guy's bloody now. Can I double check?
And let me get something ready.
Yeah, he's bloody.
Cool.
Dead.
And then
Dead. And half of 29. So 30, so 15.
Oh, thank you.
Alright. So this guy is dead completely.
Nice.
okay, real. Okay.
Because it's important to see the thoughts.
Okay. This is a long shot. Let's see how well this goes. For the dryad that is closest to the tree right over here by this mess, she is gonna move up
Okay.
right here. This guy right here.
Uh-huh.
She is going to try to Fey Charm it.
Aren't they all also entangled still too?
Okay. What does it say?
14
Alright.
wisdom save.
22.
Oh shit. Oh girl, she tried. She tried.
Sorry.
That's okay.
At least they can't get her until they roll their
As
save.
you see that the dryad had its, she tried to charm it and she starts screaming.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Of just being inside its head for that amount of time.
As for the other one, she's just gonna walk up to Ariell and give him 3 good berries
5, 10, 15, 20,
for your
30.
trouble. It's like, here you
She can
go.
go through trees. We'll say it's fine. If you
Just
eat
gives you
one,
1 HP.
yeah. So you
3
can eat.
HP. You'll
You'll
get
eat
back.
it. You'll get 3 HP back, and you'll feel full. You're not hungry for the rest of the day, even though you don't really eat. You're like tasty.
That's just
Your stomach inflated 1 centimeter. That's weird.
Well, you got 3 HP.
Technically, you ate 3 days worth of food in less than a second.
Oh man.
So for you, it'll be like, that's an odd sensation.
I can't move as fast
I
now.
hope it has roughage.
Alright, which is good. Thank you for that. As you see Oria just pull up her javelin, and a bolt of lightning hits in the chain reaction and just kills the one at the end.
Does that mean you're gonna poop for the first time?
I think so.
No, angel anatomies don't work that way.
Angels don't poop. What kind of mockery is that?
Oria just went, right?
Yes.
Laz is always
Alright.
like,
Every time an angel
like
poops.
thinking all these questions. Like,
I feel so
Okay.
bad for my poor
It's going to
triad.
use its bonus action to rampage.
yay.
They're still entangled. Can they move?
Oh!
Oh.
Can it move? I don't know, let's see.
Let's find out.
17, 18, 19, 20, 22.
It broke it.
It's bad.
Oh, poor girl.
Oh.
Let's fucking go!
Oh god.
So,
What you doing?
bonus action, you see it just starts running on all fours as the flail's
come
on
on,
its
I'm ready.
mouth, and then it jumps as it spits out, catches it, and you look at its hands because you're about to see where it's going to hit, and then goes in for a bite.
Okay.
Which is a 25.
That hits.
So, first, you take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points of piercing damage,
Okay.
and now it's going to attack.
Okay.
That was
I'll
bonus.
wait till it's done attacking. Because I have a reaction.
Sure. First attack is going to be 22.
That hits.
Second one probably misses 12.
That misses.
And then last one is 24.
That hits.
Okay. So,
That's okay.
physical damage.
Cool, it's closer. That means I can do this.
That is 29 points of bludgeoning damage.
Altogether?
That is the, yes.
Okay.
Now I'm going to see what effects that has from
Okay.
the flares. Which flow hits. So, pain flare, which this is psychic damage, just in case you're keeping track of this.
Okay, psychic.
So, as a hard curling scream, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 25 more points of damage. That's considered psychic. And the last one is 1 madness. I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Let's
I'm
go!
good at those. I'm good at those, guys. That is a 18.
18, you pass.
Oh,
As
damn.
you hear the crackle of madness and the high pitch of the terror, which we saw in the score, what the third one is, it hits and you're still upright.
You're just like, haha.
Yeah.
As it looks at you, as it's bleeding profusely from a gigantic slash
I'm bloody, but
that
hey,
still
I'm-
has a little bit of the pulsation from the light energy from your radiant damage, and you see it just howls, leaving itself open.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna look right at that thing and it's
Not
like,
your
oh,
turn.
no, I have a reaction.
You just have a reaction. What are we doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna look right at the thing and I'm like, oh, you wanna try to get in my head? Hellish Rebuke.
Oh,
yeah.
is that a dex save?
Yeah, that's a dex save.
So +0.
What do you get? Motherfucker, holy shit!
Nat 20.
Natural 20.
As
At least you
Fine,
made
takes
him waste
half.
a nat 20 on a
Takes
save.
half. He takes half.
You made him waste a nat 20 on a save, though.
you did. Yeah. As the explosion of fire comes from within west, as the Gnoll takes it.
Damn, that's a good roll.
I know, it's such a good roll, and I'm sad that it's half. 13.
So 14 so 7.
Yeah.
Alright. He's not looking good.
Alright, that's all my spell slots, guys. Sorry.
You're 2 a day.
2 a day.
Level 20 Warlock, 2 spells.
That's
Alright, the Flesh Guys. He's the only one that survived, and alright, so let's see. 12 and a 5. They are considered tangled still.
Oh, can I have a bunch?
This Dryad's just like.
You can't hit me.
The Dry was also restrained or no, right?
No,
No,
they passed
you-
it.
It was not. Yes, yes. Cool.
She just.
Alright, Wes, it is your turn now.
Yeah, it is my turn now. So, I'm attacked.
Alright.
Literally. Just imagine.
By the way, the Gnoll is bloody.
Oh, just imagine this Dryad like.
That means that it
Nelson
really
from
hard.
Simpsons.
First, I would like to end concentration on my expeditious retreats,
Fair enough.
and I'm going to rage,
Oh.
and then I will attack. That's actually good. So, one's gonna hit. So, 18 plus 8.
That hits.
Okay. The other one was 12.
As you guys see the shadowish horns appear from West's head, as you are in full concentration, as one of your eyes is this is shaping, the other one is yours.
16 points damage.
16 points of bludgeoning damage. He is not doing so well, but still up.
Yep.
As the heart hits, and you are understanding that the bones right here, all over his shoulder, just cracked and caved in on himself, and he probably punctured something within, and it's still cackling. He is enjoying this.
I can't wait to make that
I bet
one
he's
stop.
been really bored for a long time.
Yeah.
And we're finally bringing light to his life.
Yeah.
It'd be crazy if we kill him and it just
Mumrock,
morphs
it is
into
your turn.
something.
Mumrock!
Okay, Mumrock thinks that they got their stuff good to go right now because I do not want nothing to do with that ugly guy because Mumrock's not dumb. And I am going to... Right, so getting right here would be like 5, right?
No, you are there. Yes, you are there.
Yeah. So I'm going to move the way towards the arrows. So this is like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
Yes.
35, 40, 45, 50, and then 60 put me behind that tree, right?
Sure.
And I can take cover behind it?
Yeah.
So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and take cover behind this thing
Okay.
because of arrow boys.
Alright. Sounds fair.
And then bonus action is going to be absolutely nothing right now, and I'm just going to...
Alright, as you see Mumrock just run towards one of the stumps and just duck slightly just so he can get that slight more cover as he's hiding behind that burnt stump. Okay, hunters. So,
Can I bonus action stealth?
no, no, you cannot. You're not a monk.
I'm a sneaky boy.
Yeah, I was just wondering, that's why I was asking.
Yeah, unfortunately, no. Okay, so, first arrow for the hunters. That's a natural 1. Does not confirm. So, 19 for West.
Yes, that hits.
1. Natural 20. Confirms with a 1. 17.
Mm-hmm. That hits.
And then last one. 19 and then 18.
Okay.
Okay. So, first
We're just gonna have all of that.
yeah. So, that is 9.
What do you think of going back there to get those archers?
Oh, yeah.
Just give me the whole number and I'll
Yeah.
count.
Well, make sure there's not too many, dude. You know, like
There's 3.
Oh, okay, good.
I've been counting the arrows.
Oh. I'm over here just
Goddamn
like
rangers.
looking at the
I've been
I'm like,
counting.
whatever.
Yeah. Because he's been doing 2 attacks, and he does it 6 times. So there's probably 3 bad guys back there. And they've been wasting all their attacks, so that's why I've been able to get up and when I
So,
moved, they
the
didn't shoot at
half
me.
of that is going to be 18 points of piercing damage.
Oh, okay.
As you get hit with 5 arrows.
Ow.
As you have 5 arrows on you.
Yes, I got
They are
more
not
here.
moving from where they are.
I also let you know that information as well, guys.
Okay.
Because that would not be stupid.
I'm looking like Boromir right now.
You're like, oh, I got it.
No, we're not
Okay.
gonna have that happen.
Yeah, but you're not a dirty snake.
He did nothing wrong.
He runs 25, right?
Yes.
Goes behind that fallen tree that's right behind Ariell.
Okay.
There, takes out his bow and arrow.
All right. One minute.
Fires. Now, how many can you shoot? Just one per turn?
No, because you have multi-attack, you can shoot 2.
So I'm shooting two over there with the archers
We're all
are.
gonna be on the same
You're shooting with the archers. Okay, cool. Roll me to hit. They have cover, but if you manage to hit one, we'll reveal it.
Bum, 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 bum. I don't have no plus on that.
Yeah, it'll be your base attack bonus, so your
Okay.
4 plus your dexterity.
Okay. Dexterity. Wonderful. Alright. Plus 4, so that would be 10 and 18.
18 does hit. Actually beats their cover. So 1 arrow does manage to hit, so roll me damage.
And then arrow damage
It's a
is-
d8 plus your dexterity.
Okay.
So there's a DH.
So d8, yeah. So we managed to reveal 1.
3
Nice.
plus.
Oh, nice.
What'd you say it was? Plus
Dexterity.
Dexterity, which is. 0.
Alright, so it does 3 points of damage on that guy.
Right.
I'm gonna interrupt and say that Jeremiah just landed in Houston.
Jeremiah!
Yay!
As you shoot 2 arrows, one as more as a just to try to see if that shadow was really it. Second one a little bit more carefully shoots. It hurt. Okay. Yeah. Let's do that now.
Oh boy.
You hear another cackle. And you see Claw Sergeant another gnoll. This one just as big as the first one, about 7 feet tall. And you see that he has a flail with skulls on it that are floating with gravity. And you see as
You guys.
it looks towards the chaos. And Ariell and Oria can understand in Abyssal. As it turns around, Mistress!
Please be a drow. Please be a drow. Please be a drow.
Fuck, that was
And top of the initiative, as you just see a guy that is taking all the damage from Ariell, all the damage from West, and is still up and kicking. One just as big, looks almost like a clone of it, pop up, and it is your turn.
Wow. That is
That's
a
took
lot.
the piss out of everything.
Oh.
God damn.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna take anybody on. So, I see this, and I pathetically, get as low as I can. I'm not trying to sneak! I'm just trying to, be not there. And I do this pathetic, shimmy squat over here, and I pop up over the log, and I'm like, Ariell, give me your hand. And I heal you 3rd level cure wounds.
You would have to get one more square over. So to get
crawls
on the
over-
same.
Out in the open.
She
Yeah.
goblin
Move the
crawls
log.
over the log.
I shimmy over the log, and I'm just
You see as she crawls over.
It's like,
She's literally on the ground grabbing it
I'm trying to make myself as small as possible while I'm trying to touch your foot.
give me some skin.
So what we're thinking, what's the HP
Okay.
gain?
Oh,
nice,
okay.
nice.
Ooh, yeah, those are pretty good.
Plus your wisdom.
Charisma for
Charisma. Oh, it's
her.
charisma.
So I heal you for 20.
Oh, thank you.
It's like massive heal.
No, I feel like
It's
I
like
actually
one
look
pinky
you
touch.
did it.
And I'm just like, do something about this. And that is bardic inspiration.
You got a D8.
Yep.
You got a D8 bardic inspiration.
Just like, do something.
God damn it.
Now it's
You don't know if it's pity or courage or what, but you're like, I have no choice.
You're so convincing.
It is
Oh
your
my God.
turn.
Okay, I want to do a 2nd level guiding bolt on the big baddie in front of West.
Okay.
I want to move to the right if I have to
Yes,
target.
I was gonna say you have to move
Shoot it right through me. Pull a Goku.
Oh god. Oh.
Does that mean we gotta do an adventure for the 7 Dragon Balls?
No.
Don't worry about it.
There's no wish spell.
20.
20 hits.
Thank God.
Oh shit.
Alright, I didn't pull that up yet, and I need to write that down.
Oria, you're on
It's
deck.
46.
Is it really?
Yes. Because I keep track of it because I have it too.
It's a good spell.
It's 4d6.
46.
Unless you cast it at a higher level.
Yeah, I did second level, so it's
So I think it's an
5d6.
additional.
5d6.
Yeah, additional.
Oh my God.
And everybody has advantage on it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna die after this, but hey, you know.
I don't know. We'll see.
Maybe. Let's see.
Well, his brother just rolled up, so hopefully.
Right.
That was so good.
28 radiant damage.
Ooh.
I rolled pretty much
28.
max on everything. Except for
It is
2.
still up.
Holy hell! What is this thing?
It's a chosen one.
It's a badass. That's what it
As
is.
you shoot through it, and you see pretty much his entire left arm just breaks. And you see
Oh!
hanging by flesh. And starts biting at it.
Fine, it's just too
And
stupid
there's
to die.
another one.
This thing's gotta die.
It's a Ronny lot.
Could I move?
Can I cry?
Yeah.
Like,
Bonus action cry.
flame?
Ooh, what is your speed?
I still have
Zephyr Strike. So what is
Zephyr,
it?
so 60.
You're here 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 55, 60. Yeah, you can get there. Perfect.
Neum.
Including
Are you
difficult
still
terrain, you
bloody?
get there.
this
no, I'm not
dead?
bloody
It's
anymore, by
it.
the way.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm
I'm
just
not
gonna move it
bloody
to the
anymore.
side.
He's not bloody anymore, though.
Don't. Yeah. We'll keep track of that because you
I
might be.
mean, I probably will next turn, but you know.
Give it time.
Give time.
Give it
All right. As you see.
I'm not to
Zephyr
take out all
Strike.
the archers for you guys,
Um,
so you know.
I'll let you do that.
Okay.
Yeah. Oria, it is your turn. Unless you want to say anything.
No,
Okay.
I just
Cry.
The thingy.
cry.
I need the
Like,
thingy.
sub bitch.
What'd you need?
Oh, yeah,
The
yeah.
light thingy.
Remember advantage.
Oh,
I stole it.
Thank you. From where Oria is to this guy right here, is this 120 feet?
Maybe actually.
I counted from
5,
west
10,
to
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90.
Oh, that's cool. That's even shorter.
Level 4 Moonbeam.
Ooh!
Moonbeam! Moonbeam!
Yeah, level 4. That is a
Monster
Constitution
Manual?
saving throw, I
Let me see
believe.
monster manual.
It is radiant damage.
Radiant damage. It's concentration? Constitution
Yeah,
saving?
I believe.
So,
Yeah, Constitution.
15
Why is
plus
it not-
8.
So it'll pass it, but it's still
Takes half damage.
damage. Hold on, let me find it really quick. Because for whatever reason,
Here it is.
it's not. Thank you. It's 2d10, and I'm casting that level 4, so.
Oh, okay, that's on me.
Oh, that's not bad.
I'm almost at this one plus.
22?
22 points
So
of
11.
damage. So 11, okay, cool.
And she's gonna hold concentration on it. The other dryad,
So you lost concentration on entanglement.
she didn't cast Entangle.
The dryad
The
did.
dryad did.
This dryad right here.
Very smart. Alright, as the
Um,
beam hits it, and you see that kind of just ducks down and looks, and then howls as best as I can.
The one dryad that is closest to where Oria's at is gonna move over to kind of get in line of sight at the other one and try to do again where the other one failed.
Okay, yeah.
Let me pull up dryad again.
Line of
because-
sight. I guess just
Yeah,
like.
keep trying. I can-
It needs
I
to
can
move
spell.
either
Okay,
squares
got
that
it.
way or squares this way, because it needs to be a complete line.
How many squares can it move?
It probably like 30.
30.
Yeah. So it can move. It can move 15 squares in either direction, and it'll be able to hit without attacking once.
Okay, I'm gonna put it right there.
Oh, hell, why not?
Hit me. I only have 31 hit points left.
Oh no. I got to shimmy over to you two.
That's fine. I'm still alive.
Wait,
I'm gonna
no,
do my goblin.
Where was the
my,
one at? Where can you move the
goblin.
one dryad back where she was at before?
I got you.
She was
She's
here.
moving to the right to get to where that one Gnoll can see her, and
This-
also at the same time give her cover.
So here.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's within 30 feet of the one Gnoll, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Fey charm. She's
Ooh,
gonna try to
okay.
charm it again.
Do it.
That would be a 18.
Oh shit. Okay, it passes.
It has high
exactly
wisdom
it.
for some odd reason.
It's
Wonder
exactly
why.
it.
The other dryad is going to. She's gonna keep the entangle spell up, and she's going to cast Bark Skin on herself.
Okay.
So it raises her
Alright.
AC.
As you put your hand on yourself and the bark skin entangles your entire body, and you have more AC. Okay.
Just for one.
Blessed one. Roll divvy up its attacks. Bonus action. Natural 1. Does not confirm. Alright. First attack on you, my boy. And that is a 27.
That hits.
Second attack will be on No, that's the third attack. So Ariell. That is a total of 18, which barely misses. Yes. Last attack. 21. Misses, right?
Yes.
Okay. So only one attack.
Yeah.
So you take of bludgeoning damage is half would be 10.
Okay.
Did I do that right? No. 9. Sorry. I'm
Alright.
dumb.
9.
Okay. And then let's see what effect it has.
Okay.
That is. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw. You passed. You
Yep.
are not paralyzed.
Awesome.
As a sharp electric
mad to be
jolt
paralyzed.
hits you and you break off. As it is looking desperate. And yeah, alright.
So just the 9?
Yeah, just a 9.
Okay.
Alright. 2 gnolls.
They're still entangled.
Yes. 18 and then 15.
The one breaks out of it.
Okay. Goes right behind Ariell. Sorry.
This dryad's like, what the hell?
No. I was like, no one's attacking me. Yay!
And they both miss.
Thank God.
That's
Alright.
why you need eagles.
West.
Yes. It's my
Your
turn.
turn.
It's my
You
turn.
have
Wow.
advantage.
I thought there was more of those guys.
Advantage, West.
Oh, I do have advantage.
My flanking.
Not only
But
that,
also,
Literally
we
one
also-
reason I moved
wait.
back out there.
it's like advantage because flanking and advantage because guiding bolt.
So just
Yeah.
advantage.
it's like super advantage.
Alright, so I'll do first attack. Natural 20.
Confirm it.
15.
Double the damage, the dice.
Okay, and then let me just do my second attack.
Oh,
Natural
20.
Nice.
Holy shit.
So 2 crits. So,
Double the dice, double.
cancel the dice.
So that's
How many
4d6.
46 for each attack.
Yeah.
How many more do you need?
Here's some.
4 more.
Okay, let's do 4 and 4. Oh, crap. Okay.
Oh, that's a lot of fives.
That's a
Oh
lot.
my god.
5, 10, 15, 20, 24, 27, 30, 32, 40, 42 points of damage total.
Oh my.
Please tell me it's dead now.
Yes!
What was it?
What was it? 5.
5.
Stop! He's already dead!
Pound him in the mouth.
Since you got
Just
2
pound him in the mouth.
crits. Yeah, how do you want to do this?
I see the weak point of where I initially hit him, and I caved his
You're
chest
also
in.
raging too, so.
Bloodlust, man. So I see that's the weak point, and I'm gonna keep hitting it until he's dust.
Alright, as you're hitting it, and the entire arm just falls off as it was chewing on it, and when it goes to bite its arm, you see that the hammer just plunges him down as he spins onto the ground, and just a complete pummel, and so it's just goo and broken bone and more blood.
And I just covered in blood at this point. Just look up at Ariell like, who's next?
It's like, not me, not
Can
me.
I just give like a shaky thumbs up?
I want to know what this other Gnoll is thinking as it's running towards, like, the one that's flanking Oria.
Mumrock, it's your turn.
Okay, can I get up to that guy? Yeah, because I can see him now. He's out of cover, right?
Technically, He is not out of cover, and the only reason why you can see him is because Orcdeath shot him. So he's not out of cover, but you can see him.
But the cover is behind those rocks, right?
Yes.
So if I move behind the rocks, I should be able to see the guys, right?
Sure.
So that is what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Move me 30 so I can see like behind the
Roll me
rocks.
perception.
Where were you? Yeah.
That's 16.
16. Okay.
Oh boy.
You do see something.
Oh no.
Yeah, right there by the rock, so I'm in a good spot.
Okay. You see, first of all, 2 archers about to release arrows onto Wes or Ariell.
Yes.
As you... I'll tell you what you see in a minute. What do you do?
Right now?
Yes.
How close am I to the guys? And can I reach them? To the people behind the rock, the archers.
You be like 10 feet away, and there's still stone and rock and mountain behind you, right? So you can see them.
Yeah.
It's not like you can like go right up behind them.
Right?
Mm-hmm. You're about 5 feet away from this guy, and technically you do. I'll give it to you that you see these two as well, back here.
Okay. So if I moved my full movement, would I be able to see? Would I be able to get to a person?
You will be able to get to them, but you won't be able to do anything.
Okay, because
You're
I would.
5 feet away.
Okay, I would have to use an action in order to.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately.
So I know they got the arrows trained.
Mhm.
I'm going to do something stupid.
Okay.
No, I'm not going to do something stupid. I'm by that rock, right?
Yeah.
One more eagles.
All right. You 7 eagles.
Eagles.
And I'm going to tell the eagles to attack those archers
Okay.
from behind.
All right. Want me to hit?
Here, I'll put it there while
So
you do
the
it.
archers that are aimed, so I'm going to get them from behind, so that way they're flanking them.
Nice, nice.
And with 80, they should be able to get behind them.
Okay.
Or over them.
Yeah. So let me... Good thing I have bookmarks, right? So that's with advantage, right? Because they're flanking?
No, you're not technically flanking.
Oh, even though...
You're behind them, so you're flanking, but you're not strategically in combat flanking them.
Okay.
One person needs to be in front and one person needs to be behind.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. Okay, so let me see this real quick.
Can I see the player's hand?
So first attack for first bird is going to be a 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
2 hits.
Second attack is going to be a 14.
14 hits.
So that's
This is behind the cover.
okay. And then, so I'm going to do damage for that first bird real quick.
Okay.
Which is going to be 3d6 plus 6, so that's 9, 10, 11, 17 damage.
17 damage is enough to kill the... Nope, it's not. Sorry.
Oh no.
It's bloody though.
Okay.
Very bloody.
Second eagle is going to go ahead and attack the bloody archer once
Okay.
and see if it kills it. And
Yeah.
if it does, I'll go for another one. So let's see
Fair
if it kills it. 30-20.
Yeah, roll me hit.
So 30-20, so that's 1d6 plus 3.
Possibility?
That's 4, 5, 6, 7.
7. All right, kills it.
Alright, so it's going to go ahead and attack the next archer with its talons, and that's 21.
21 hits. Damage.
Alright, 2d6. That's 9 points of damage.
9. Nice. All right.
Go Eagles!
As the eagles start attacking and ravaging these guys, you guys can now see them a little bit better, and I'll reduce their cover damage. I'll cover AC, but they're still taking hit. All right. As you're the only one that sees that they start looking as this one entity is walking behind them, and you see that they just bow and drop their bows.
Anyone got
Oh,
like
I see that.
fireball or something?
Oh.
Orcdeath.
Are they still standing? They dropped their bows.
Yeah, you see one as it drops his bow and its claws are extended onto the. You see both because you were the one that was fighting. Yeah, you see both of them. All right, roll and hit.
Oof.
1.
Oh god.
This on that one, and the other one was 13.
13 misses because of the slight cover that it has. And then that one I need you to confirm it. Just don't roll a 1 and you won't hurt yourself.
Stab yourself in the eye.
18.
Alright, cool. As you shoot twice and just barely miss just because of the rocks and the stone that's behind you. Okay.
Okay. Level 3s.
No.
Alright, I need your eagles to roll me Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
So it's +1. 13's a con +1. So what do we just +1 to whatever they roll?
Yeah.
That's 14
It's a fail.
and 11.
Both fail. $52 points of poison damage to both of them.
Jesus.
They're both dead again.
As you guys just see a green cloud just start to appear behind it. And you see 2 eagles fall down. And actually, I'll say that all of you guys can see it. You see as the cloud starts to appear, both the gnolls that are hitting there are cowering, and you see them shaking, but they're not moving. Even though there is a green cloud that just killed these gigantic eagles right behind them, and they should be running, and they're not moving.
I'm getting out of there as soon as I can.
I think it's time to
Peace.
Okay. As you see a very small and thin gnoll appear out of here. She has these very light robes on her, as she's just walking with like almost a veil on top of her. Looks very, like the clothing on her looks almost identical to something that like a princess would wear. Very thin, very flowy, very nice clothing. And as she kind of walks out, you hear her bark. And all the gnolls just drop to a knee, including this one, as the moonbeam is still technically hitting it.
Oh my god.
Pray.
The other thing that you see, Mumrock,
Yes.
is behind her.
Yes.
There is a caravan of more gnolls.
Oh.
Oh god.
As
Yo, we started a war.
one dire hyena is technically pulling a cart, and behind it is a cage full of 15 hyenas.
God.
You see
Hyenas behind.
these gnolls that have their face painted in half. I didn't have a female gnoll, so we're going to represent this one as these guys. They have one completely red and one completely white face. There are 5 more of those with the flames.
Oh.
What?
Shit.
Run.
You see about 12 regular gnolls that are just kind of cowering, walking on all fours like they're just animals, and their clothes are completely ripped. You see bite marks and bruises or broken bones or bleeding as they're just cowering over these other larger gnolls. And you see 4 more of the gnolls with the extended claws.
So
And you see 5 more of the hunters with the bows.
Okay,
Oh my
okay,
God.
how many? Okay, let's do this again, because I need to get all this information.
Oh Jesus. A lot of fucking gnolls.
Okay, 1 dire hyena, 15 hyenas. You see, well, technically one's out there, so you will see 4 of the blessed ones, 5 hunters, 4 of the, what did I call them? The flesh cravers. And you see one other thing. You see a man, about maybe 8 to 9 feet tall, completely gray skinned, and as it walks, it looks like it has no bone. It just walks almost like it's rubber.
Oh
With
no.
an alien-like face.
Oh
With almost
no.
like no
Nope.
features whatsoever.
That I don't know what that is. I do not like it.
So yeah, total of 30 enemies.
That thing.
Total of 33-0.
As you hear her bark,
out of here.
everybody hears that bark, and you see the gnolls immediately drop what they're doing. Even if they're being currently attacked by a spell, against your better judgment, they're going to stop. As there is technically a cloud above here that just killed off these gnolls. With that,
God, I'm so glad. I
she's
did
going
that
to
before.
yell in Abyssal. And taking only 2 of you can.
I'm gonna count those kills though.
But since it's more than one, I'll say it out loud. As in a very odd, calm, peaceful, like almost delicate tone, but it's still the Abyssal language. Coming from this note, as she just says, repent. Don't waste your breath on this war. We'll feast on flesh somewhere else. You could win, but we'll lose sacrifices. So, with that, as she joins the initiative board,
I guess Death
Les,
Lady on the
what do we do?
initiative board.
she's technically a no priestess. Last, it is.
They don't see any of the stuff I saw, right?
No, they just see a female no appear, maybe 4 feet tall, completely just dominate the other gnolls, all male brutes, and just they all obey her as she's speaking ever so softly, but
Very fun.
very demonic.
I'm gonna pathetically move back over this log and around to this bigger log,
You see her
and
fall
just like,
underneath.
No.
and I try to get as close to Oria as I can. I guess like this big rock's between us while I'm trying to do cover, and I'm just like, Oria, I think we need to get the hell out of here. And I don't do anything else.
Alright, Ariell. And Oria, you're next. You see the gnoll behind you, Ariell, just drop to its knees in a very mimicking the prayer position that you've seen a lot.
Hell to the no.
I'm just gonna look at Wes and say,
No.
we can't win this one. Not right now. Not with how we're doing. We need to pull out. We need to see if we can get to the town. Was it south of here?
It is technically north.
North of here.
I think like northeast, but yeah, north.
Hopefully we can get them a message. And I'm just gonna turn around and. So, how far away is the big gnoll that's being hit by the moonbeam right now?
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 65 feet from you, sorry.
Could I hit him with a guiding bolt? Yeah.
Sure.
I think we need to leave.
Second level.
I'm glad I'm over here, so I'm not by you guys who are doing dumb stuff.
23.
23 hits, damage.
So it's fine. Right, so you should second level.
Yeah.
I think we need to leave. Immediately attacks.
Alright, we need to leave. Die!
17 radiant, and I'm doing my full movement to get out of the ravine here.
As you see, it gets hit with the bolt and it yaps. It kind of like slides a little bit because it was completely like letting the whole thing hit him. And you see that kind of the back paw goes underneath the thing and just growls in a direction, but still bowing its head towards the priestess.
And I'm moving as far away as I can from them all.
That way?
Yes. I'm trying to get out of here, get back to our cart and stuff.
I would say you can probably move a lot more than that, as this gnoll does not take an attack opportunity on you.
I didn't think it probably would.
Alright. Alright.
Well, so what, can Oria basically see this priestess come?
Yes.
Like okay.
You see her.
You don't see anything behind her though.
Okay, well, seeing that this is a bad idea and seeing Ariell saying, like, let's freaking book it, she's going to move the moonbeam over into the direction of the priestess.
Okay.
Still keeping it over, and at the same time telling the dryads to cast Entangle in that direction again. Just having two in two different spots literally make it difficult terrain.
Okay. Oh. Right, okay. Let's see if she passes the strength saving throw. 19,
That she passes.
and then 30.
No.
What was the 34?
Yeah, we can't beat
Second
her.
strength.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the moonbeam,
Who wants the dimension door out of here with me?
the 17 taps.
17 passes.
go.
So she'll still take half.
We about to.
So 23.
23 points of damage. All right.
And Oria is going to start moving back.
Anyone who wants to make an attack roll on that Gnoll way back there, he's glowing because he's marked for
Okay.
damage.
As the moonbeam hits her, and you see her posture does not even budge.
Yeah. It's just a distraction and she's moving back.
Okay. How far do you want to move?
Her full movement.
Okay.
How much is that?
I would say it takes double movement, and so she gets away from all the crap just because there's so much. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 gets her around because there's literally stones and boulders and trees and
Okay.
foliage. So 30 feet gets you around into where lasses. And then you can... Oh, well, you attacked. You attacked.
Yeah, so,
So
she
that's,
gotta get
okay, so that's 30 feet. Alright.
Okay.
Oria just went. The Gnolls are going to skip their turn west.
Seeing Ariell and Oria book it, Wes is just going to, just turn around and follow.
Make
And what's your
me a charisma saving throw.
Ooh, I'll just go ahead and put you back there, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
That's an 11.
Okay. Percentile?
Okay. Those are fun. 93.
Oh,
Of course, you get high. Okay, where do you want to move?
I'm moving with the group.
Okay, as you do, you get a... I'll say out loud since it was a 93.
Okay.
A small vision of you, but not you. With your bare white feet just dangling with the sword in your hand as you're floating above the sea. And a initial anger, like you face this. And then you immediately are like 10 feet in front of you and you're like, what the fuck?
Fucking fuck.
Yeah. Okay,
Okay.
with Wes doing that, Mumrock.
Mumrock.
Orcdeath.
So Mumrock is right here.
Yeah.
Nope. 1, 5, 10, 15.
Technically, you were 30 feet gets you here, if I remember
so
correctly.
30 feet gets me here, right? And then I'm gonna go towards the group.
Uh-huh.
So what? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
All right.
So I'm in range. Let me lay some of the information. 30 bad guys. They got 4 more of those blessed guys that you couldn't take down. 15 hyenas.
would have thrown that shade that you couldn't take down.
How many of them?
Pathetic.
15 hyenas, 1 dire hyena, 4 blessed ones, 5 hunters, 4 flesh cravers, and 1 giant 9-foot tall man that has no bones moving like rubber. Where did he go? I say it just like that.
I would say, are you guys Orcdeath? It is your turn. What are you doing?
Can I see the princess type?
Yes,
person?
you can see her. Yeah.
Where I'm at.
Yeah. All right.
Take her out.
Yeah.
Roll me to attack.
That's quite some confidence you got there.
I am still running. I am scared.
Jeremiah is
Nat
away.
20
Roll me confirm.
and a 10.
Please confirm.
Please
10
confirm
unfortunately
Gandhi.
misses. Nat 20, confirm it.
14.
All right.
Damn.
Can I see the player side book yet?
Yeah, of course.
Can you imagine if I was like just
Roll me damage. And that's a crit, so that's 2d8.
2d8 plus 3.
How many
11, 14.
14 points of damage.
Shit, what are you looking at?
All right.
Down.
So 1 dire hyena,
Yeah, got it.
15
Okay.
hyenas,
Yeah.
4 blessed ones,
And glasses once I got this.
5 hunters, 4 flesh cravers, And one 9-foot man moves right rubber.
Yeah, I'll go later.
Yeah. We're gonna have to tell that to the town or city when we get there.
Oh, it only moves 6 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all
Be okay.
chiefs about to
As
get
an arrow
clapped.
shoots, and you see that the arrow went incredibly, like it, almost as if it was trying its best to go inside, and then just bounced off.
Oh my god.
It still crit and did a lot of damage, but she has something on her that's beyond what is normal.
Headshot this thing.
As the cloud kill spell is technically still active, it moves 10 feet this way.
Oh, there's a poison cloud back there, by the way, too.
As you see her turn around, Oria or Ariell, since she's not trying to hide what she's doing. Here's my question to all of you:
Yeah.
Are you bucking and running, or are you watching what they're doing?
We are.
I am getting those.
Impossible. I'm looking over my shoulder at
Yeah.
Roll me perception if you're looking over your shoulder.
Okay.
I'm watching.
Oh, I'm gonna
Okay,
try.
if you're watching and not moving, then
Yeah, Les.
Alright.
Oh my god! Motherfucker!
Oh,
Mine was
wow.
a dirty 20.
okay,
So.
yeah, you both see it.
27.
Yeah, of course.
That was 18.
18, you see it.
Oh, cool.
15.
15 sees it.
I'm like,
Orcdeath, what do we get? But you didn't move,
I
right?
have like
You're
a
still
mirror.
watching
I'm
her?
like,
Then you get to see
Stick it in
it
your
automatically.
back.
You're not running away like they are.
using my sword. I'm like,
As you see the pack start moving this way of what he was saying about 30 creatures, and what she says out loud in Abyssal, and again, very, very passive, calm Princess Anne's voice. Let's go see the Lady of Venom, the Lady of Strings. We have an audience.
oh,
Uh,
that does not sound good.
all the gnolls start moving in unison around her. As you see that she casts a spell on her, and she shapeshifts into a actual princess.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
As the longed 9-foot slender man goes over with his rubber hands, puts his hands around, and almost like it's cradling above her. You see that, not magical, but you see his bones start breaking inside of him. As you see this odd, lengthy, almost alien-like creature shaped, but not magically, almost like it's biologically start morphing itself into what appears to be like a king.
Oh.
No.
Oh, what did we come across?
I do see them both very clearly, though,
Yes.
right? Yes.
Everybody sees it.
Thank God.
As you see that the king bows his head to the princess, look be very obvious the difference in royalty, but the illusion of what they're presenting compares him to who's actually in order.
Oh
And
no.
you hear the priestess in common. Just don't get in our way. We won't devour you. You're not our mission.
Fair enough.
Shit.
What do they look like exactly? Like physical
So, yes.
descriptions?
Thank you. So, actually, roll me history.
Oh.
If you saw them, you can roll history.
Oh, cool.
No.
Yeah, history, my best one. Wow, I did so good.
Crap.
So good.
Same.
I got 2. Okay.
7.
I got a 3.
Yeah.
7.
Like she
Hey.
would know.
I'm like, I don't know. I'm from the ocean, man.
I got 7.
I don't know.
Okay.
About
So,
Ori
princess.
would know jack
they
shit
look-
about this world.
like a royal family from up north, close to a city called Whitestone.
Oh no.
They're disguised as King John Wheatfell and Princess Aliana Wheatfell.
Okay.
Nick, are you okay?
I don't like
John.
that word.
Huh?
How do you spell the last name?
Wheats, and then I put Fell.
Wheatfell and princess or queen or
Princess Aliana Wheatfell.
princess Aliana.
Wheatfell.
That's
Yeah,
a
tell us
problem.
You didn't roll high enough. Don't worry about it.
So, King John is bald with green eyes, has golden skin. He has a slight muscular build. He is 5'8", has a very, very nicely short trimmed beard. He looks to be in his late 40s, and he has a kind of oval face. I'll give you time to,
Yeah, you guys
do that. She is, I think this would be a little bit more appropriate to do this. She has very wavy black hair, brown eyes. She has very soft and delicate golden skin features. She is thin, well-rounded. She has sharp facial features, and she has a piercing above her left eye. She stands at 5'7" and looks in her very early 20s. As the gnolls are screaming and howling around, as the father takes his daughter by the hand and starts making path in a very similar direction towards where you're going, but towards the mountains and not the main road.
I want to pull out my map as I'm running, no longer paying attention to them, and look at what's in that direction towards the mountains.
Cool, because you have a map, and you can show them, and I will show you that.
That's my map that's in the box.
Yeah, that's a more zoomed-in map of where the mountains are. Perfect. So, you are 2 days away from the, what is the name of the valley?
Bloodsworn.
Yeah, Bloodsworn Valley. Yes.
Oh, that's a lovely name.
Yeah. Which is where the kingdom was, where you guys went underground to face the dragon.
Oh.
What the hell is up with this place?
What that?
Right.
Oh, and you know what you saw.
I know exactly what I saw.
Technically, you might not know, but your character 100% knows.
Yeah. Told me at break.
Yes, it starts with a D.
Yep.
We'll go on break, guys. We'll see you guys on 15.
Whoa!
So which direction were they heading from that? So we're in Bloodsworn Vale, or close to it.
Hey, yo, Vic, I've got the new script you sent us for the next episode. So we have new players? Who's Grayson? You know who that is?
Yeah, I'm reading that too. What's this? Tori Val? Tori Val?
So we have new players?
New players?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, dude. So it also says that the schedule's changed. We're playing on Mondays now?
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, what happened to Tuesday?
That'll team out Tuesday.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, well.
Okay.
Okay.
And just one last little thing.
And it's online now?
Yeah, that. So we're not playing in the studio anymore. It's all online.
Uh-huh.
All right, man. That fucking works for me. All right. Cool. See you later. Bye. we live? Okay,
We're
sorry.
alive and we're unmuted.
We are.
Oh,
live.
yeah.
No sharing secrets.
Secrets don't make friends.
More like
As-
secrets.
That's what happens.
Sorry. Okay. Then, all right. Just make sure we have the right music on then. All right. As the mountain is ever so eerie, and you guys still hear the of the ever so marching gnolls and the hyenas, and the gentle pitter patter of the princess. What do you guys do?
Leave.
I want to go get my chain that I left on the ground.
I say we hold ground and watch where they go
Yeah.
until they leave.
Yeah.
You start noticing. Eventually, you'll lose track of them because of the mountain range and how it goes. But it really
But they're going
confirms.
away from us, though, right?
They are going away from you.
Good.
But it confirms that they're going the same path that you're going. Just they're taking the mountain path. They're taking the hard road to get there.
And I'm going to rendezvous with the party real quick. And I'm going to go to this one right here, Vic,
Yo.
aka Wes,
Yo.
and I'm going to do level 2 cure wounds because no one's doing it right now.
Yeah, oh god.
Yeah, I'm covered in blood, guys. And a lot of it's
Oria's
my own.
going up and same thing. Do a level 3.
Fine, you don't have to keep doing this shit.
She'll give you that look that you drew today.
That mother look.
That motherly look.
Ooh,
Eyes
that
glowing
wasn't
and everything.
that bad. 22.
Okay.
As you watching them slowly go up the mountain and eventually disappear, leaving the dead where they are.
Loot.
Loot the
What
dead.
is it, 3, right? I mean,
Roll
wisdom?
me an investigation. If you guys are gonna loot the body.
20, 30.
Investigation.
14 points more from me.
Who
Wait,
are you
where's
looting?
my investigation?
I guess I'll go to the first big baddie that's
God
dead
dang
on
it.
the ground.
I'm not
Okay.
gonna loot, but I'm gonna follow Ariell because I'm gonna bother him.
Let's see what he's got.
Alright, so, as you look on him,
Yes.
you see a lot of horrific scarifications, a lot of, I would say that your comprehend language is still up for maybe the next minute or so.
Okay.
You're able to read a lot of abyssal, calling it a sun, calling it saying that it's hungry, and then just a lot of blessings about it being a sun. Like almost like it's being a child, a strong child, a growing child, a hungry child. You find no gold, silver, platinum, gems, no paper, no nothing. Only its flame.
I will take the flail.
Which you can make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy.
Oh. I probably shouldn't have done that.
Ariell, I
Nope.
need to talk to you. What are you doing?
Ooh, that's a solid 12.
As you grab the flail,
Wait, 14.
Ooh.
as you grab the flail,
Oh no.
and Wes, you're right behind him. You see his eyes go blood red.
Oh god.
Ariel, I need you to make an attack.
Oh shit.
Can I try to
Thank
disarm
God
him?
that's low.
Yeah, roll me a grapple.
It's a
That's
10.
with athletics.
10. Yeah, athletics versus athletics or acrobatics. Ariel.
Huh?
You
I'm
are
grappling you.
you are grappling Wes, unbeknownst to your own
For
body.
the
and
record, 10
movements.
misses.
Good.
So roll me acrobatics or athletics, your choice.
18.
So 24.
Before
good.
as Wes kind of pins your neck and grabs your arm, not touching the flail,
Yeah.
and like maneuvers it enough to makes you drop it. And as it's dropping, you just hear cackling and laughter, and it's almost as you felt yourself like in a dance with like fur all around you, and that's all you saw.
I'm just gonna kind of like snap out of it, look at you. Thank you.
I'm gonna pick you up and walk you away from that.
I stop.
No,
I have
I
an
need.
idea.
No,
I
what?
have an idea.
Oria just
And I'm gonna
watching
reach
like just.
for. I have 2 bags of holding on me. One of them was
I'm still
cows,
holding
and
you.
the other was an empty food bag, I think.
I'm still holding you.
And I want to take the empty food bag and kind of maneuver it around the flail to hold in that bag of holding.
Is that the idea you're telling me? Because I'm still holding your arms.
Oh yes. Oh, I want to say. I'll tell Wes. I want to put it in this bag of holding, so when we get somewhere with someone that has this capability, we can destroy this weapon. This
Should we
thing
tell
has-
Oria first?
I mean, unless you guys do not want to be there, you're all, I assume, together.
Yeah.
Oria's just looking at them, just like, if one of you idiots touches it again, I am at least have hold person to.
Oria, he's got an idea. He wants to put the thing in the bag of holding thing, and we're gonna take it to someone who can destroy it.
This weapon has no place on this earth.
Anyway, I have something I need to tell you.
Sure.
Well, I mean, you're here too, Oria, so might as well.
Are you still holding on to our
Yeah, I'm still holding him while I'm doing this talk. Well, I mean, how else am I gonna get him to listen?
Oh, true.
Fair.
Anyway, so I had a vision, and it's not like the other ones I had, and it wasn't like the one I had before. I was looking down at my feet, and there was an ocean, and my feet were white, and I was holding a sword, and I was mad about something, but I was floating over an ocean. And I'm gonna gently put Ariell down.
And we're all together in like in a big group, right? Do you not even know what those things were?
If I stay in this group long enough, am I gonna start having visions too?
Probably.
Because there's a lot of visions that go around.
Especially when you drink the ale.
Dave, do you have any
Oria's
ale?
looking over to Ariell, just like,
Orcdeath, do you have any ale?
do you know by
Yes, I do.
I need a drink because do you know what those things were?
they are?
Ugly.
They're real ugly, but do you know what that was?
Just ugly.
Give me an ale.
And that's what
I
scares
agree.
me.
Hey, how many did y'all kill? That's what I thought.
Oh,
I killed the 3 archers back there and the other guy. That's
No.
fun for me.
No. You did not kill nothing.
I
Your
killed,
eagles killed.
which is
You
fun
did
for
not
me.
kill.
Those eagles were from me.
No.
Yes,
no,
they were.
no,
That's
no.
fun.
As they're doing
No.
this, can I I'm just gonna ask Oria, can you see if you can use a stick or a staff to kind of push this flail into this bag? I don't dare touch it.
Yes, I will totally go and find a stick while she's holding her javelin.
Or a staff.
Oh yeah, he did say staff.
God, you're so sarcastic today.
As you guys maneuver, assisting each other to put a
What are they called? Died fully? Someone?
Well,
yes, but it has a specific name.
I don't like it.
The
if you
Valley
hold
of
it long
Hunger
enough, do
and
you
Death.
turn into a gnoll?
For the purposes of us right now,
Yeah.
call it a no blessed flail, 3-headed flail.
Got it.
Died? I'm gonna
Wow.
sit down and just drink my ale and be like, oh my god, I can't believe it.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go find my +1 chain.
You find it
Can I have some
right
ale
next to
too?
the body of the
Yeah,
man.
poor dude. I feel bad.
Um,
Can I bury him and pray over him? Sure. I do so.
I'll assist
Are you
him to
just
make
gonna
it
like
go.
bury him in his armor and everything, or what's up?
Yeah, he's a warrior, so.
I'll assist to make it go faster,
Okay.
but only to make it go faster.
And then I'm gonna sprinkle some holy water on the ground about his new brain.
Probably catch fire.
Oria's just gonna thank the dryads for their time and just let them.
The dryads who didn't even get
Go
attacked
back.
once.
Well, I mean,
They did some pretty good stuff.
They
I
did.
know they did a lot of good
Tangled.
things.
Is everyone ready to move on?
Yes, let's
No.
go back because if they're heading in the same direction as us.
Do you know what those things were? Do you really want to chase them?
Do we want to go to Yukfall, the place where these men were from, and I just kind of motion towards the grave? Or do we want to continue to Krovasa?
How far away is Yukfall?
Good question. I have a map, but I don't know how many.
let me see the map really quick, and I'll.
I have a map. It's still in the box because I'm an idiot and I didn't grab it during break.
But
There we
it
go.
concerns me that they're heading back into the same direction that we were going.
Yeah.
If they're heading toward. if
So
they're-
you guys technically are about right here. The place of destination is here. Yukfall is up here. Krovasa is that way.
And which direction was the caravan heading?
North. but they're taking the mountain path versus taking the roads that you guys are on, which is why it's been taking 2 days. Also because of West.
Yeah.
Nice.
We could swing up to Fall and then go down to Tabatha on the way.
Okay, my question is are they heading to Fall or?
Doubtful. She said something about the Lady of Strings.
They're going back probably
And
to
for
the
some
end
reason,
of dark.
Exactly. I can't help but note the idea that they're going to visit the drow woman that we put into power.
Don't put
I may
a
be
drow
wrong.
woman into power? What is wrong with this group?
We didn't do it.
Willingly.
Willingly.
We
That's
killed
what I'm
another drow queen, so if
Wait,
that makes you feel any better.
wait, no, this might be good actually. You see those things? I got to kill them. I got to defeat
The
them.
eagles killed them.
The eagles killed those other things. I'm talking about the shapeshifter doppelganger thingamajiggers. You
The
know
what, the what?
Yeah, doppelgangers. Y'all know what that is?
No, I know.
See, that bad comes real fast. I can't think of me.
The story of a doppelganger would be known as just basic shapeshifters. No one knows what doppelganger looks like.
No.
But you saw a weird alien rubbered creature.
So I'm assuming that was the doppelganger.
They both were doppelgangers. Fool, did you not see the one change into the princess?
I will reiterate that the princess casted a spell.
Oh,
the
they did,
doppelganger shapeshifter.
The man is a doppelganger.
Yes, of course.
You seem really concerned with that.
Doppelgangers are bad. They're no good. I have a mission. I'm helping somebody. A job, you might say. It's gonna pay me real good. I had to. You heard me when I asked the lady about changelings, right?
Yes.
So there's a difference between changelings and doppelgangers. Doppelgangers are evil. They're no good. They take forms of positions like the king you saw. And they end up doing very bad things.
I'm just as concerned as you, if not more so, but we are in no position to fight them at the moment.
You might be if you got Drow Cream Princess backing you.
Well,
So here's my thing.
how do we know
I'm not
she's
going back
truly
down
backing
there.
us?
She has her own.
She has her own goals, we just happen to be useful at the time. And in exchange for her not killing us where we stood, which she could have easily done being in the Underdark.
Right, I understand. But trust me, those things are no good.
Well then.
And I have to defeat them. It's part of something that I want.
There's not much we can do about that except head on to the next city and hopefully a letter will be sent to what is that dwarven town, kingdom up there by that entrance?
Oh,
I can't remember the name of it.
it's on my notes, but it's in the valley that you guys were at.
Yes, I say blah, the name of the place. And hopefully the letter will reach them in time so they'll, if they do pass through there.
Think of it this way. You also know what they look like. You know what forms they decided to take.
Exactly.
So that might help us or
Does
help
any-
someone.
Buddy who know who they were though? Like
I don't know, I didn't look.
That
Oh,
was
the two people?
Yeah, that was like a princess and some king
Yes,
guy.
I will tell you.
So what were their names again?
They were. I have it in my notes right here.
I can write it down.
King John Wheatfell and Princess Eliana Wheatfell of White Rock, right?
Whitestone.
Whitestone, yeah.
What was the princess' name?
Eliana Wheatfell.
Of what?
Whitestone. It's a big city up north.
Right. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to get some information from Whitestone then.
Do you think it might be a good idea to talk to Chaddington about this? Or, well, Samantha.
Of course.
I love the correction.
I do think every head of state should know.
And we have a better
To be
chance of going
wary.
to Korvasa first, since we're known there.
Yeah, we're famous there.
I'm going to have to make a trip up to Whitestone as well. I need to find out more information.
So for
And
now, we
White-
plan to go to Krovasa, maybe swing up to Ukefall on the way to Whitestone.
Yeah.
Whitestone is in the opposite direction of Kralasa.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but
we
like
go.
going for Vasa first and then
We go
hit
da-
you
da-
Yeah, because
Yeah.
technically where the right here where that
Kralasa?
giant wound is, that's where Whitestone is. You can
So we go northwest to Krovasa, northeast to Ukefall, and then continue northeast to Whitestone. We'll be backtracking quite a ways from Krovasa, but
you do know that, excuse me, Wes will know.
Yeah.
The mountain range that you need to pass to go into
Yeah.
the areas would be Whitestone.
Mhm.
The Mind Spire Mountains.
Mhm.
Up north, you would be hitting the Stormlord's territory or the Orc Warlands.
Yeah, so about that. You know that we're going to be hitting Stormlords if we go through those mountains.
that complicates things.
That certainly does.
Are you from over in that direction? I mean, I'm just saying, as someone who seems like they know what they're talking about.
Well, I mean, I've lived in mountains, and I've lived in mountains more north, so, yeah. Never really looked at it on a map before. It's kind of weird, too. I'm used to identifying things by, like, trees and landmarks, not on paper.
Orcdeath.
Well, I guess we can figure that out.
You get
On the
50
way
kills,
to
you take
Krovasa.
out the doppelganger, man. 50.
How much did I get for the big Gnoll?
2.
Dude, doppelgangers are worth 50 though.
Yeah.
How
I've killed
about death
halves.
sirens?
Was I there to see it?
How much is
Do you want to join? You can join now. You killed. How many did you kill this time?
So, we're continuing on to Corvassa.
Yeah. I mean, I'm for
Nice.
doing that.
Put it
How does
down.
everybody else feel about that?
I don't track my kills.
That's
You
fine.
should.
You can have it.
I'm gonna
if you
start
want.
walking without them.
Now they kill for
I
me.
follow you.
Huh?
Oh, because they're talking about kills, so Wes is like, alright, I'm gonna start walking without everyone. He just starts walking in the direction of Corvassa.
Yep.
Yep, I'm gonna
Bye.
start heading that way too, so I'm done here.
Okay. So,
Nothing's around us, right? Passively.
for if you guys are just traveling,
Go back to our carts.
Yes, who was keeping track of the food that you hunted?
Oh, I have it all right here, actually.
So
I
mark
have
down-
119 days of rations.
Mark down 4 days for everybody. So
Why?
when you say 119 days,
That's
Per
total.
person,
Per-
that's total.
That's per
total.
person.
Okay, per.
Wait a
119
minute.
days.
Per
Wait a
person.
minute.
No. Yeah, because you gave me 17 days of rations for 7 people. And so I just did the math.
Okay. So mark down 21 days worth of food.
He doesn't eat.
Very fair. Mark down 21 days minus 4.
Okay.
22.
10, 9, 8, 7, 17, okay.
Yep.
So that's
102.
Yep, 102.
Alright, cool. So, for the next 2 days, as you guys travel, you would hit your first city if you wish to stay there for any reason. And it would be the valley where the dwarves are.
We stopping?
Yes, we should let the dwarves at least know.
Yes.
Okay.
I want to see an audience with whoever's in charge here.
With Dwarf King.
Okay.
Wait, do they have kings?
Yeah, technically this mountain would have,
I don't know. I'm not like
which you guys
democracy or
would
whatever.
know, it's
We left our
Orcdeath,
kings who
and he's a
the
duke.
most.
Orcdeath.
Word.
He's the
That's
duke
awesome.
of this place.
Cool. I'm
He's
not
a
going to follow Ariell.
250-year-old mountain dwarf.
Duke of what's the name of the place?
We're going to call it the Valley for now because I do not recall.
Duke of the Valley.
Yeah, which holds the Mindspire Mountains range as well. It's just his physical mountain is there.
Oh, I saw it.
Got it.
What the hell is that?
So, as you guys are there, you want to seek an audience with the king?
Yes.
Well, he can. I'm not. I'm going to go find Elle and Jamal.
Fair, very fair point. As why is my magnet not magneting? There we go.
I guess Oriel kind of like stick with West a little bit.
Okay.
But while I guess they're going, she'll even tell West like if there's any like I'm assuming are there any shops at all?
Yeah,
Okay.
they've had enough time to regain, but at the same time,
Okay.
they were enslaved for a long time.
Okay.
These mountains were just free not too long ago.
Okay. Well, she is wanting to shop around and see if anybody at all has any rare oils or unguents that are worth 1,000
Okay.
gold pieces.
Which you know, this is the mountain where you met the dwarven lady Elle and Jamal, who quote unquote offered you aid in starting the franchise if you spread the word.
That's where we're going.
Okay, so 4 people are going there. Last, where are we going? Because you're gonna seek an audience with the Duke.
Yes.
I'm gonna go on the shopping trip too.
Okay, right. So Duke and the shopping trip. As you guys are heading in that direction, as you start making way up the part of the mountain to where the main entrance is that goes into the actual halls in the city of the dwarves, you see a lot of caravans outside. And you see caravans of like small little a wagon with like 2 very delicate horses with a whole bunch of elves. You see a couple of dwarves gearing up and start putting gear on top of riding goats. You see a caravan of humans who start conversating amongst each other. Like they're sectioned off and they're going in and out of the mountain picking up equipment. As technically, I guess we'll leave it now. You
Nice.
start hearing something very, very catchy. As in the middle of this, you see a man on a lute. He looks pretty young, pretty spry with really short hair. As he's playing his lute and singing out loud, another bard trying to get coin. But as he's singing, oh shit!
Throw down.
Like,
Oh fuck.
my turf.
Excuse me. As he's singing, he's like, into the chamber the 6 went, into the devil's
That's
chamber,
my song!
where the hags and the coven spent.
Oh man, I'm about to kill this dude.
And he is 100% reciting your song.
That's my song. I literally just like go and I just stand like 5 feet from him and just tap my foot watching him.
As he starts playing and you hear ding, he turns completely around and starts singing the song from the verse that he just stopped around. As there is piles of gold
Bard off.
on his
my
feet.
god.
As you see that he ends the song about like 1/3 of the way shorter than shit. Like, thank you for our great heroes, the vagabonds. I'm gonna collect myself now. He starts collecting all his gold and
let's
making
get
no
royalties.
eye contact with you.
Get your royalties.
My what?
Get your royalties.
Dude, I literally like get closer to him. I'm just like, where'd you hear that song? Cool song got there.
It's an original piece that I had.
Oh! An original piece!
Yes. As he kind of stands up, puffing and says, as you know, most bards we have original pieces that we write our own. It'd be
okay.
criminal to steal something from someone.
Oh, so criminal.
Yes.
So criminal.
As you
Did
see
we
a
all
bead
stop
of
to watch
sweat
this?
crawl from his from inside of his like his big old hat that he has on him.
This big old hat.
Oh my god, I want to slap that fucking hat off his head. I don't want to go to jail either.
I feel like
Oh
we
my
would have
goodness.
stopped to watch this and be like, you know what, normal circumstances looking over at Wes, I would get angry at you guys. But I feel Les is within her right.
Exactly.
Then you just see her call out, I got your back.
Oh my goodness.
David, mate, you probably, I don't think the last likes you, man. You should probably tell the truth.
Sometimes people just don't like art when they hear it. I know. And you see like another bead of sweat.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
gonna see
Oria
if I
just
can
be like,
persuade
"I'm
the
sorry,
guy to
you
tell
know
the
who
truth
we are?"
before they attack him.
Orcdeath goes up to him and says, I'd like to buy you a drink, my friend.
It's very, very kind of you, sir, but that's I don't.
But I insist.
It's
I'm going to persuade this guy to try to take a drink for my friend.
Roll me a disadvantage because he is
Oh.
not
Oh, no.
wanting to do anything with you guys right now.
Oh dude.
9.
Nat 20.
How are you persuading him? /
With
intimidating
the
him?
eye and kind of scratch my beard with my axe a little bit.
Oh my god.
I said, lad, you're going to have a drink with me right now, whether you like it or not.
Of course, if you're buying, yeah.
Of
As
course
he
I'm
kinda-
buying.
He
Come
kind of
on.
like doesn't touch you, but he pretends like barely to put his hand over your shoulder. As you see that he leaves about like 10 gold behind, he doesn't pick up all the money just because of the axe threat.
Bud?
I'll take it and I'll start. We start knocking him down. I'm making sure he's drinking twice as much as I am.
Oh. I'm just so happy right now. I'm enjoying watching this.
As he turns around and gives you a dirty glare.
I give it right back.
All right.
But I'm also smiling. I'm just like,
All right. Cool.
Hey, Les, aren't you glad you got some dwarven friends?
bag of beans are the best.
Die. Hey, why don't you make a song about it and sing it to get some gold about the bag of beans,
Drink a little
Les?
slow now.
Oh, I don't know. I've heard a lot of
I'm
people
nuts.
in this town like to steal
Okay.
songs, actually.
I'm gonna roll 2 concentration modifiers for the next about 20 minutes of how forceful you're drinking. Making it.
Shit.
19 and a 10. So he's doing good, but you see the do we have any elven wine? And no, we don't. It's a mountain. Of course.
Can I start singing a bad song about how people steal songs?
You can 100% do that, Ronny. Performance.
Can I assist?
Oh god.
Can I assist in this
Awful
performance?
song.
I would say because of your musical talent, which has never been explained, why don't you roll performance as well?
Okay.
I'm literally trying to sing a bad song.
Okay.
I got a 5.
Oh, it's bad.
I got a 12.
It's pretty good. I mean, a little bit of like anger comes in here and there, and instead of rhyming, you just start insulting him.
Yes! Yes!
Oh my god!
Can I throw some vicious mockery in there?
You want to harm him?
No, actually no.
Okay.
Not yet. He's just a little bitch. I don't want to kill him.
Yeah. As you're doing so, I would like to say that you guys were within the one of the franchises for the Sea Devils.
Oh my god.
As
The sea
I'm
goats.
going to the bar and I'm gonna find.
at first, Elle was like about to say, "You cannot give him any more ale. This young man is about to." And then, as she's gathering her turn, it's on the house. And you just jump off as when somebody gets within. You fucked up. As he's cleaning the establishment with his ever so dirty rag. I need all you guys to roll me with advantage, but perception. Everyone that's there will validate the situation.
Oh my god.
24.
Let's see. Did you get a nat 20?
You got a nat 20. I don't know what his perception was.
27.
It's
Oh
just
god.
I got a 30.
His sleight of hand was 13.
Oh my god.
11. You're the only one that's seen, but you're busy pouring and giving them some ale. Are you there with them?
Oh, I am, yes.
Okay.
I was at the bar.
As what did you get on perception?
I got a 5.
You don't see it.
I'm trying to get Elle's attention right now.
Okay.
It's like-
Which we'll get to in a minute. You see that he waves his hands as though he's casting an incantation and mutters under his breath, and then looks directly at you.
Oh. Well, I rolled a 30, so did I see anything?
Oh yeah, you saw him cast some spell.
Oh my goodness. Don't I have counter charm? Wait.
Yes, but that's not a bardic. He was we counter charm. See a counter charm.
Yeah, I'm thinking counter spell, but blank.
Yeah,
Wait,
I
if you
might.
punch someone on the head when they're doing a spell, doesn't that interrupt the spell?
You have to do enough damage, and then you have to roll concentration check.
How much damage would you have to do with like a nice little punch? And then
I'm only seeing
If you're
counter
trying to
spell.
hurt him, it's going to just do your strength amount of damage.
I'm trying just to interrupt the spell.
Roll me an attack, which is just you're not proficient in unarmed combat, so D20 plus your strength.
Hello. That's a bard thing.
5.
He is just barely misses because He is still kind of just drunk, and as he's drunkenly casting a spell.
Okay, so counter charm at 6th level, you gain the ability to use musical notes or words of power to disrupt mind-influencing effects. As an action, you can start a performance that lasts until the end of your next turn. During that time, you and any friendly creature within 30 feet of you have advantage on saving throws against being frightened or charmed.
So it has to be on your action, so since he casted it, it won't take effect until you start it, which would be your action. So,
Okay.
unfortunately, he casted a spell.
Okay.
So, he's casting a spell towards you. What are we doing? You know the counter charm is going to take effect next round if you want to rethink about what you're doing.
Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, we'll see what she wants to do, then we'll...
Okay, yeah.
Because you guys are technically doing this all at the same time.
Okay.
I'm not too sure what I can do. I've never been, like, RP attacked. So, I'm not too sure what to do.
I mean, what would Lass do?
I mean, she would shape of water, throw some water in his face.
Okay.
Right out of the glass.
As you shape water from your flask and throw it out of it. Oh, God.
And it smells really bad because it's from the ocean.
Ooh.
Oh, God, why does this smell like vomit? Oh, that's me.
Oh,
As, what is Oria doing? And then I'll get back to you in a second.
Oria was gonna cast a spell magic.
The magic is...
Oh, it's already
Mumrock,
casted?
yeah.
Okay, never mind.
And
So-
as Laz, you are laughing, no sound comes out of your mouth.
this bitch. He
Wes,
steals
what
my
are we doing?
songs and my
As
voice.
this is all happening at the same time,
I'm not paying attention to this with my 5.
what are we doing?
I'm trying to get Elle's attention if she's at the bar.
Yes, how can I help you?
Yeah. So I know this is always weird to talk about, but
yes, of course.
we need to talk about the big red guy.
The son of a bitch.
Yeah, the son of a bitch.
Yeah, fuck him.
Yeah, I know.
What do you want to know?
Do you know anything about who he was, like, before the ship or while you were on the ship? Also, who the fuck is Monkey?
Oh, monkey. How do you know monkey?
Okay, so here's where I lead into that. I can see into his memories.
Laz, I think you've had a lot to drink.
No, I have not drunken a goddamn thing since I've got here.
Monkey
Ariell leaning over, he's sober.
Monkey was a gunner.
Okay.
He was a little goblin boy that liked to make things explode.
Yeah,
And he
make
manned
good
the
ale too.
cannon. He was an okay captain before the drinking and the shouting and the insulting of the skies.
So what caused that to happen?
His first mistake, which led to a death. And ever since then it was a waterfall effect of just people dying.
Was this a name he always went by?
It's the only name that he ever told us.
When did he ever say where he came from?
He always said that he came from hell. And it was quite funny.
Yeah, that's where he says he is right now.
Yeah, he should be. Better burn in hell. For everything he did to
Yeah,
us.
I think he's having more fun than you think.
Why?
So, yeah, so I think we're a little more connected than I thought. And, anytime I go into a rage, or anytime, I don't know, I've started meditating on this, and I think I can see into his mind, and he can see into mine?
That doesn't make any fucking sense, right?
No, it doesn't make any goddamn sense. That's why I'm trying to make some goddamn sense out of it. And, I might have, made a pact with him.
I don't know much about him.
Okay.
I know Fox was his first mate for the longest time.
Yeah, I don't know where the fuck that guy is.
I will say that every time he was drunk and in a stew, bad things has happened.
Was there...
People died and went mad anytime he lost control or he was drunk. So he got more drunk to suit his mind. And if he couldn't think, he could make people do stupid things.
Is there anyone who knew him before he became captain?
He only hired me, so he was always our captain.
Shit. I don't know where to go from here. I feel like if I got to know who he was, it would help me understand what's happening. It's supposed to be my job to I guess, gain knowledge on what this is that we have now.
My husband knew him a little bit more than I did. Do you want to talk to him?
Jamal!
As Jamal's cleaning his mug. Just raises one eyebrow at you.
So we're talking about the big red son of a bitch. Do you know him?
Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit about him?
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, I know that much. We got that far.
First time I met him, technically, was when me and T went to go visit our friend.
So T knew him too?
Not intentionally.
Okay.
He was part of another pirate group. He was under the Black Feather crew.
The Black Feather, are they still a thing?
No, they all died.
Oh, okay.
Thanks
They're
to
on that
him.
lead. Okay. That's good to know. Well, not good to know, but...
They, a crow man was their captain. He only mimicked everything they said. Then they had, some bird people and this one human lady who liked to, put feathers in her hair. They came to assist an old friend of ours.
Okay.
And our friend did not like this, so he stayed on an island away from his island.
Okay.
That's the only time I ever encountered him.
So, I guess, no. I guess that guy on the island would know?
You can go talk to him, sure. If he's still around.
Yeah, I mean, so far all my leads are people being dead. And that's not fun.
Seems to be a pattern around him.
Yeah, I'm beginning to get that. Yeah, I guess, thanks. I'm just trying to figure out what the hell this whole pact bullshit is, and...
As you see that he has like a terror, like I don't want to say this, I don't want to do this, like he just like you can go to Irma. That's the island.
Okay.
If the boy is still there, it's gonna be a big boy. He's not gonna be hard to miss.
Okay, big boy, got it.
You might know some things.
Okay.
Roll me a perception.
Oh, come on, West. That's a 7.
As he immediately goes cold and just leaves the conversation.
Okay. Yeah, okay, I'll just buy a drink to not be an inconvenience.
Alright. Ariell. Yes. With your reputation, finding counsel with the Duke is pretty easy enough. So, as you meet up with him in his office, filled with completely finished tankards of ale and some fresh brewed coffee and papers throughout this nicely symmetrical stone and steel room. It has probably the softest thing there will be the wood benches that you're about to sit. Ariell, how can I help you? How can I help you?
Good day.
Are you here for the adventure? Are you here for the reward?
Yes.
Good, so you're gonna kill that beast. Do some more good for us.
Remind me, which beast are we talking about again?
Tarakas? Tarakas are black. Do you have the... Do you have the... No. As he kind of looks around and hands you a flyer, which is this one right here.
Ooh.
Oh, fancy. Thank you.
Which you notice the same identical one from the one that you tore. As the reward is the same. Of the men that the Gnolls killed.
Huh?
The men that the Gnolls killed, they had the bottom portion of that same flyer.
Yeah, that's right.
If we can get this beast out of our fucking mountains, then us dwarves, we're free. It's the last threat. So you have those caravans outside. Whoever kills the beast first gets the horde.
Did you, by any chance, hire the Blood of Yukfall to do the same?
I heard of them, but they could come.
Well, they're dead.
PG dubs.
Yeah, I'm imagining more die. Yeah.
And I'm afraid I have more bad news.
As he kind of drops his cheerfulness and then just like sits down a little bit more, and you see that his ale gets moved to the side as he grabs the tankard of hot coffee.
In the valley, about 2 days' ride south of here, we encountered a war party with gnolls. And usually, gnolls aren't very intelligent creatures. These were. They could speak. They had magical weapons, some of them. They were led by what another party member of mine has said to be a... Doppelganger, thank you. A doppelganger and a Gnoll priestess.
What do they want?
That's yet to be determined. We had to flee the fight, and you know the Elysian Vagabonds. It takes something pretty powerful to...
Is it Tori crucial?
Whoa!
What
Get in here!
It's still live!
Yes, come in. Get hugs from everybody.
Hey!
Hug.
Turn around.
Jeremiah, we miss you.
Hold on, I got something for you.
Oh my god!
No,
Oh my goodness.
This will make a fine addition to my collection.
How was the Philippines?
Number is for you.
Why? No.
That's from the duty free. I know what that
It's
is.
delivered.
Oh my god.
This is
And I got candy. Say that.
Good
Continue
candy.
the story, whatever you want. It's hot in here.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, the
This is
looks
like
that I have
amazing.
just
This is
heats up the
Japanese honey
room.
wine.
So.
This honey meat. Look at this meat.
Nice!
Oh. Surprised you let you bring that.
It's duty free.
Sure.
We bought it in the airport.
Thank
you.
So that they have it sealed in. Okay, continue the story.
You gonna stay for a while?
There's things here.
Okay.
I need the keys, first of all.
They're downstairs on the
I need to sort this out.
thing with the gigantic mirror. On the table.
Things here. I need to give the ones for Vic first because
Oh.
they're gonna disappear later. But I found the one for Kelsey instead.
Thank you.
Oh!
Aww.
Am I disturbing the game?
No, it's fine. Everyone died. It's okay. We're just rolling
Everyone
with characters.
died.
Here, I'll do this.
Holy crap, okay.
We decided to go up against
For your
a.
soap pouch.
I'm gonna put this on my keys right now.
We decided to attack a group party of like 30 enemies. and
This
they
is
kinda
ironic
wiped us.
considering a bard's literally on my turf right now.
Yeah.
I needed this.
Thank you.
Oh, that's cool.
Ew.
Jeremiah, stop being a good guy and giving things to people.
Here.
I want to like smash them together like castanets, but I know that's how they are.
Thank you.
Who hasn't had one yet?
Gava?
I think everybody got one. No, everybody got one.
1, 2.
Everybody got one.
Oh, those are magnets.
Everybody got one.
Yeah.
Magnets are for my boss.
Everybody got one.
This is for
Everybody got one. Everybody got one.
That's for.
Yeah.
I think that's it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I gave.
Sounds amazing.
I remember I got you one. But I don't know.
Yeah. I already got it. Don't worry about it.
I'll find it.
I have need. Don't need anything else.
Right?
Okay. Where is my keys?
Downstairs on the drawer that's next to the door. It's on top. You'll see it. It should be like right next to the door.
Okay.
Look at the gigantic mirror.
Thank you.
Bye, Jeremiah.
Hi, Jeremiah. Bye, Jeremiah.
Hi, Jeremiah. Hi,
Next
Jeremiah.
week.
I won't.
Well, get ready to roll your new character, by the way.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, we all died.
Bye.
It's fine. I have a backup.
Is he an elf? Artificer?
He's not. He's a human.
Wow.
He's a human.
That's lame.
A human.
Yeah, he's a
Humans are
lame
so
human.
fucking lame.
Bye. Drive safe.
Where were we?
As the dwarf just comes in and interrupts and gives him a whole bunch of I don't know. This no
woman.
priestess and
Yes,
doppelganger.
Yeah, and you know we Elysian vagabonds, it takes quite a bit to affect us. We would not be able to win in a fight against them, not now. And it gets worse. She and the doppelganger transformed into two people which I recognized vaguely, and I'm sure you may too, being a duke. They transformed into, I'm gonna memorize his name one of these days, into King John Wheatfell and Princess Aliana Wheatfell of Whitestone.
I know them.
They were headed in the direction of Dwarven city name.
Well, for it's been renamed as the Valley now.
Okay.
The Valley.
The Valley.
Yep, they were heading in the
For
direction.
some reason, it's just 10 degrees hotter here. They're,
the valley.
but at least we know what they look like. We know they're coming.
The problem is they can change their shape at will. So I would caution you to be cautious of anyone who approaches you in a position of power. For the meantime, until we have taken care of this threat.
He's got sharpen his beard. I appreciate it. Quickly, can I shake your hand?
Why?
As you see that he goes to his point pouch and puts one silver piece on his hand.
Ow.
Oh, I know, and I just shake it.
Thank you.
Now,
Is that like a test?
if you could do me one small favor and send word to the surrounding kingdoms and cities, alerting them of the same information.
And send the message that there's a war party of gnolls.
Gnolls, hyenas,
And the doppelganger.
And a
It could be
doppelganger.
anything.
it could be anything.
Right.
And I'm going to kind of give him a description of her like Gnoll form, essentially, and then the doppelganger's like form without being a doppelganger, I guess. Actually, let me see, because I think I had some extra information written in here that I could give him too. Also, have you heard of anyone mention or named the Lady of Venom or the Lady of Strings? Keep an ear open for that. She had mentioned having an audience with a woman of the same name.
To be honest, I'll only get the fuck out of my mountains, I don't care. But
Fair enough.
if they're in my mountains, it is my problem.
Fair enough. And we'll see what we can do about this Drakus.
Yes, we kill the beast. The reward.
I'll bring this and I just pick it up and show it to the rest of my party. I'm sure they're half drunk by now, but
That's all.
What a blessing, thank Warden.
well, I'm sorry to have caused you so much trouble in
No,
such a
it's,
short amount of time.
Trouble is what happens when you lead people.
Truer words have not been spoken. Have a good day.
As he thanks you, closes the door gently behind you.
Mm-hmm.
As we're going back to our party. Laz, you cannot make words.
Awesome.
No sound comes out of your mouth.
What's my strength again? It's like -1.
Go for it.
Oh,
Go for it.
The only problem is, if I was to throw a spell at him, all of my spells are AoE, like 30 feet, like radius, so I would take out the whole bar, essentially.
Smack him.
Should I smack him?
At this exact second in time, nobody notices this. Just you, because obviously you're aware of your body.
Okay, got it. So right now, they're drinking, he's like, I've thrown water at him, and I've noticed I can't talk.
Yeah, and he's just like complaining that he has vomit on him.
Okay, well he's distracted. Wait, who's next to me?
I guess Mumrock,
Is
Oria.
anybody in the bar?
I mean, Oria's
I'm
over
at,
there.
I'm at the bar.
Oria's in between, like, I guess, by you, and then also kind of half paying attention with Wes, too.
Yeah, I'm at the bar. Once I'm finished with my conversation, I'm gonna just have one drink, and then I'm gonna see about purchasing a room just for an hour.
Alright then. I guess Laz would be essentially confused. I don't think she knows any spells about taking the voice, so I would be kind of like trying to talk, and I kind of like nudge Oria and just like try to talk, but obviously like whatever I'm saying, like it's not coming out.
You can roll an Arcana check if you want, so that you were trying to see if there's a spell that does that.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, I got a 17 plus 5. It's like a 22.
There's not a single spell in the Bardic College or Wizarding School that takes away your voice. Unless it's silent, and that's a range, not something
Yeah.
your voice is gone.
Oria kind of, like, looks at Laz, puts her hand on her, and casts Lesser Restoration.
Okay. What is it?
I try to talk.
Nothing comes out.
Oh.
And then Oria's looking directly over at the guy.
Oh god.
The
Oh
guy is
no.
right now.
Oh god, he is so dead. He is so
And
dead.
eat elephant mom.
As he's so concerned over his vomit and his wet clothes.
Mm-hmm. And Oria's just gonna walk up. I would not be concerned about that right this second.
Look, Mama.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Okay.
I don't even know this guy's name and he's gonna die.
As he kind of covers his mouth, like he's about to vomit, and he's not even like looking at you. Like, I'll take a drink, bartender. And looks at you.
Whatever you,
Good choice.
whatever you just did to my friend, please change it, fix it now.
You tell me it can't be fixed.
Oh.
Now, who
Passes
just
out.
passed out?
He passes up.
The singer, right?
Yeah, the bard.
I start shifting through his pockets and handing you the gold.
Yeah.
Oh!
Of course,
Yeah.
yourself.
I'm like, well, I can't say anything. I'm just like,
Services rendered.
I take his loot.
He
No,
would
put it on the
have
ground,
43
step on it.
pieces of gold on him.
Yeah.
That is quite a bit for a
Well,
couple
this
hours
is
of work.
troubling.
But he is, as you have his coin purse and
Who's what's the gentleman's name
Now,
again?
hold it. You take
Jamal?
33.
Jamal.
I take that.
No, you deserve more. Let's do 50-50.
Deal.
Jamal,
As-
Jamal, you come over here real quick.
how
I got
do
the
you,
request.
since you can't speak, you just cut it in half?
Yeah, I just give him like 21 of
Okay.
the gold. I'm just like,
So, you're going to Jamal?
Yeah.
my performance is like really like plus 12, so I'm pretty sure I can sign what
You
I
can
need
sign-
to do
you
really
understand
good.
what you need to know.
Yeah.
Jamal,
Hey.
the drunken guy right there. He
Yeah.
just cast a spell. Turned my last friend over there silent.
Aw.
So we might have to hurt him a little bit to make sure that it's reversed, if you know what I'm saying. Are you okay with that?
Go to an alley, don't tear away business from me.
Yeah, you know I won't. We've been promoting you. We've saved the forest and told people about you.
Oh, you talk about the drunk, the sea devils.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Of
I-
course.
We even spot out a few places where we could set up a establishment or two.
We got the one, and
As you say, he's very intrigued. After you rough up this poor, defenseless god to work for the
He's a
staff.
thief.
he's a thief.
thief.
He's a piece of crap too.
Now we let him live. We let him sleep.
Little tear rolls
Let
down my
him live.
face.
You can
Okay,
discuss
I give you a
business,
gold piece, feed him breakfast or whatever he wants to eat after that,
whatever you want.
and then we're on our way.
We're
Whatever you
just
guys
gonna
wanna
make
do.
sure that this guy helps out our friends after what he tried to do, steal their song, and he also silenced her.
Wake
And
his
this-
ass up.
I'm gonna say once I get my transaction done for the room, I'm gonna walk by where they are, and I'm gonna just legit just hook my foot under the drunken dude's stool and just yank it out.
Oh,
So second Jamal says wake him up, I'll just
Roll me strength.
oh God.
it's a straight strength.
Yeah,
His
straight
shot,
shot, yeah.
his like spine shatters.
15.
As you, oh god!
There you go. And I'm gonna go
And you
upstairs.
see that his eyes are just like he is conscious, and the pain just made him like, oh, what happened? Ow.
Here,
Fix
have
it.
another drink, make you feel better.
No, not yet. You see my friend here?
And then he looks at her for a second, like, I
So-
gotta go. God.
No.
You literally have both.
As he's like
No, I'm
inching away, like
holding him to the ground.
Roll me strength, acrobat.
Yes.
Bring it back.
All right. If you both of you guys are doing it, sure as you guys can be like, and he's a human, so you guys are short, but you can still like.
We got leverage.
Yeah.
He's a good 90 pounds.
Fucking
It's like,
wet.
oh God, please not so fast. Why are we upside down?
Drink.
And as you
No,
guys
no, no,
throw
no,
him to
no.
a chair.
My friend here can't speak no more, and I think it's her
I'm just
fault.
shaking my head.
And if she doesn't speak here real soon, something, I don't know.
What?
What's about to happen is gonna be really not nice, because...
You'll stop speaking too.
Oh.
You can
Oh.
put tongue on the venue.
What is y'all's passive insight? So 10 plus your insight.
12.
14.
Passive insight.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
crap.
whatever your insight
what's
number is, just add 10 to it.
17.
Okay.
15.
Okay.
Insight.
Yeah. It's a wisdom. So whatever your wisdom is plus 10.
Yeah, what's your wisdom on?
Huh?
What's your wisdom?
Yeah. Plus 10.
Wisdom 11.
So
Plus 4, 15.
So 15. Okay.
14.
17.
He is about to tell you something. You all know this fucking lie. I don't know what happened. I guess I was being controlled.
Try it again. Try again. You have this very, very 7 foot tall elfin woman over you.
And you got 2 pissed off dwarves.
yeah.
Can you see that I'm holding the loot I totally took from him?
Take care of your
This
niece.
is mine now.
Okay. She did tell me we had to remove the curse. But I need molten silver, frog's tongue, and silk.
Is that true?
I literally just do this. Just like...
That's okay. You can get those components, I'm sure.
I just
Speak a little louder.
Ow, my head. How do I get melted silver?
You're in a dwarven settlement where there's like 100 fucking forges. Figure it out, and I'm gonna go upstairs.
Dad, you just pissed off the wrong group, and trust me, we are not having a good day.
As you see that still with your passive insight, because he rolled so bad. It's hard. I mean, I rolled him good, and he sucks. As he gets up, yeah, I'll get all that stuff. Just wait here, and I'll go get it. I'll be back soon.
No.
Please don't hurt me.
Was
That'd be too easy.
Oh, I guess this. And then, like, you see that he hesitates. Follow me. Oh, please don't hurt me.
You're stronger than me, right? What's your
Yeah.
share?
17.
That Orcdeath, hold this guy's mixture full.
I said we put a dress on him, we sell him for the night. The miners coming in, they won't tell the difference.
As he looks.
And they would have lots of silver. But I'll let this guy hear me talking about this.
You know, you are the
And he just said, "This is a dwarven mine, dwarves." I think I'm feeling a lot better really fast. I can go get the stuff for you.
Let's go make sure that you do the thing, because I think it would look really nice in a dread.
Escort you.
Okay. Yes, that. I mean, oh god, that. And he keeps. As he, for the next hour or so, he's gonna gather the 3 materials apparently for his remove curse, which is a frog's tongue, silk, and melted silver.
He's got 2 dwarves making sure he does.
And 2 dwarves that are guaranteed to
I
make
love
sure
y'all
this is
so
happening.
much. Amazing.
I've been looking for them too.
This is the family
You'll be able
I've
to
been
find
looking for.
as Orcdeath and Mumrock are holding this poor 90-pound vomited, pathetic looking man about to cry. Oria and Laz are both like pissed off looking at it as he is currently has silk in his hand and is talking to another dwarf about how to get a cup of melted silver.
I talked to the Duke. Who is this?
Oriel will catch you up to date with everything that just happened.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, he's got a plan.
No, actually, I'm not a bad guy.
You're not?
Not a bad guy.
What's your
Hung
alignment?
out with me before.
Hang on it good. Is it in everyone's best interest if I do something to I don't know. We have
I think everyone's kind of pissed off at him right now, so that's up to them.
And as I'll let you physically read that note, Wes, what do we do?
I was getting a room so that I can have some peace and quiet to try
Sure.
and meditate. So if they
Oh!
go this way, that's what
You
you're
want the
saying.
big dice?
Okay.
Wes?
For who are you asking? Are you asking them? Because if you are, they'll just give you the room for the hour.
Oh, yeah.
If you're asking Jamal,
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm doing.
because Jamal's really trying hard to make partners with these guys
Okay.
for another company that he wants to start.
I'm
So
gonna leave a gold piece on the bar.
That's a lot of coin.
you go thank you and give you the room as long as you want, since it's more than what the room costs. So if you're going to try to meditate, make me a wisdom save, and since you made contact already twice, I'll drop it.
Did you want the big dice?
The big one.
Dice for big dice.
Nope.
Okay, that's better.
That's, yeah. That's a 10.
where that is.
10.
It's actually like
10. You can calm yourself and meditate. It's a little bit different than communicating with a god because this is a direct link between your mind.
Yeah.
So, what are you trying to achieve in this meditation?
I guess just trying to, thinking about what Jamal said about the island, about the former crew, and just trying to. I guess.
I know it's not.
I guess just trying to understand who he was. That's what I'm trying to achieve.
So roll me a d10. It's a straight d10.
1.
1. Oh, fucking right.
that good.
Oh boy.
I don't know if this is gonna make things better or not.
Uh-oh.
Oh god.
Alright, I mean, I guess that's
Okay.
what I wrote.
Let's just go for it.
Oh boy. Here we go.
It smells like a freaking.
As you are on the ship,
Yeah.
and you see the same faceless people.
All opening up wrappers. of candy.
Yeah, all open up wrappers of candy. You see Fox in the corner saying orders but not speaking anything. You don't see this, but everyone's looking at you.
This is candy.
The ship goes away,
Fried rice.
and
Tastes like wontons.
you
Here you go. Can you hold that back?
technically. This is the one that's the least fleshed out, but probably more important. As you see yourself again, floating on top of the sea, you look at your armor that you have on.
Okay.
Silver, adorned white armor with a heavy longsword. As you see something far off into the distance, a faceless ooze-like thing just consuming the light that's around you. It is incomprehensible to West, and all you see is something full of rage and teeth just coming towards you, just black goo and soot. as you're trying so hard and almost a fear drives over your body of you wanting to go back to the ship. That is a safe zone and you're not there. And you don't know how Wes thinks that is the safe zone, but Wes is thinking, this is the safe zone, I just need to go back to the ship. As you are yelling at this blob of just teeth and bone, words that you don't understand in a language that you don't understand, as you know you are not doing this, but something in you is doing this, as you are not you. And the only words that you hear and you understand is as you're yelling in a beautiful, soothing, but strong voice at this entity, you are yelling, "Fear me. I am the violence that's embedded in all flesh. I am hell." And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
16.
Okay. What does the party do?
I mean, if we're still in the
The moment you can be gathering the materials and stuff, but I don't know if there's
Well, no,
anything
'cause
specifically that they want.
Oria would have been in the taverns.
Okay.
Because again, she was overhearing stuff that was going on, and then
So
when she would have
Oria's in the tower?
yeah,
Okay.
because when Wes would have gone upstairs, she would have just made sure he was upstairs,
Okay.
and then just out of curiosity, just kind of asked, where I'm from, hellish things have their own designated area.
Technically, where you're from, hell doesn't
well,
exist.
no, excuse me. Like we have, I guess.
Evil has its own
Evil
physical
has its
location.
own physical. Yeah, that's
Yes.
what I'm trying to think. Where does that type of stuff originate here?
Roll me Arcana, because that is knowledge of the planes.
Damn, that's just 10.
Oh, darn. If only there was a party member who read like 3 books on the 9 hells.
You're unfamiliar, but there's people say abyss, people say hell. You don't know what those things really are.
Yeah.
They sound just like another world to you.
Yeah. Well, I guess she's asking Jamal this in the sense of, with the stuff that they just recently encountered, and then with the way how the smell that she got from the gnolls and stuff like that, she also got that same feeling back when they fought that demon back in the castle back in Corvassa.
Jamal's going to look at you. Oria, I would advise that you don't seek these things. Nothing good comes from it. I've seen good men fall for exploring things above their pay grade.
Well, one of those good men are right upstairs right now, and I care very deeply from them, and I'm very scared in the sense that they are going down that sort of path. And I feel like the more knowledge I have on this...
I don't know anything above my pay grade. I know hell is where people that do bad things go when they die, and the abyss is where people that do bad things and die go as well. I know more of this material world and the good that it has. I know things that I can build and touch with my own hands. I would talk to the Angel Boy. If you want a good library, Absalom has a great library.
Where is that?
In the center of the world.
Okay. She'll keep that information and just kind of thank him.
But I will seek caution. Roll me perception, Oria, and this is scent base.
21.
You smell fire above you in the rooms where West went.
She's instantly gonna tell Jamal, like, I smell fire and...
As you guys run up with buckets in hand, West's room is catching on fire, as West is unconscious on the floor.
Ew.
Oh boy!
Oh no.
Oh, that's an oopsie, guys.
Yeah, she's instantly going over, checking West over, making sure also helping put out the flames and...
As you do so, it takes Jamal's a great slap to wake up West. And you are awakened.
What the fuck?
And then she's looking at Jamal like, see what I mean?
We look at you and ask you what do you do as technically West.
Yes.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You know 10 words in a new language.
Okay.
You know this language as Enochian.
Oh.
You have no idea what that means,
I don't know what that means.
but you know 10 words in that language, which were the exact words that we said earlier.
Okay. Got it.
While all that's happening,
Yeah.
to end our lovely game that is dragged on a little too much,
Yeah.
we're going to end it on a little bit of a happy note, since we keep fucking around with things above Jamal's pay grade.
I'm sorry,
Poor
Jamal.
Jamal.
I poured some more gold down for that.
As L is very mad at you and tearing you a new ear.
I deserve it completely. I will pay for all damages,
As
physical and emotional.
the bard casts the counter curse. As he's like, this is how she taught it to me. This is how the lady taught it to me. Stupid streets. Oh god. Okay. As she puts the melted the cloth around the cup where and he's going to pour it upside down so the liquid can fall onto the tongue. And instead of being, as he starts casting incantation, saying the words, the tongue is cold, even though it's melted silk being poured on top of it. And he's like, you're gonna have to eat this, I'm sorry. He's like, oh. Sing into the silk, your voice is as smooth as silk. Raise your voice as a silver tongue. Eat this and say the word.
Yeah, I take it and I eat it.
You've eaten bugs.
I've eaten bugs, yeah.
What word do you say?
Is there a specific word I need to say, or I just say a
You
word?
just said say the word.
The word?
That's what he's. That's the last part of the incantation.
Oh fuck! What if I said the wrong word?
What do you say?
Say the word. Wait, can you repeat the incantation?
Sing into silk. Your voice is as smooth as silk. Raise over your silver tongue. For you have a silver tongue. Sorry, I forgot a little bit. Your voice is as sirens. Say the word. He looks very nervous.
Oh god.
Oh man.
Oh my god. I say, I don't know. I really hope there's not like some special word that I'm just not getting because I'm big dumb, but. I say silk. I don't know.
As you say the word silk, silk comes out of your mouth.
Oh.
As not actual silk, but the word silk comes out of your mouth.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, oh, that word, thank God. I go now.
Hey, friend. Friend, good friend.
Oh.
Who taught you that anyways? You kept saying a lady taught you that.
Yes, the madam of silk and strings. She said the swamp where we're going. She teaches me things. I was gonna go to see if she can teach me another one to have a more beautiful voice.
Evan, what is this madam at anyways?
I think we should go with you.
Yes, we can all go together. I have an adventuring party over.
No, sir.
The house will be looking for me.
We are now the adventuring party. Just let us know.
I don't think that he would like that. Knights to get possessive over their bards.
This is like Ariell turf. This like straight went into like Ariell turf.
Buddy,
Like, oh.
Before you go, as my friends here said, we just ask one last little favor. Because we're all friends here, right? We're definitely all friends.
We like new friends.
We really do. And so we just need you to talk to our little angel friend, who might just be a peg grade or two above a knight.
He can talk to
so
my guy.
said right now. Let's go.
Okay.
I grab one of his arms with Orcdeath.
Okay. We're going to try to struggle with a fucking clap. It's a 5.
Oh my goodness.
Man, this guy fucked with the wrong group.
He just is having the no good, horrible, very.
Like, I don't even need to do
Bad
anything
day.
anymore. He is
Y'all didn't
traumatized
even
for
fucking
life.
name drop yet. That's the funny part.
No, we have not.
You're just
He
all
recognized who you
asshole.
were because he stole your material.
Yeah.
And
I did
and
say
everything
Orcdeath.
else has been these guys are going to go and I'm going to let you guys fill your imagination of what you want to do with this poor sap.
Oh,
I'm
God.
And
gonna
we'll
have him
regain
talk to
this
our
on
angel
next time.
friend.
Oh my goodness.
I have a new name for him. You never asked me for his name.
So I guess my question again is she able to
Princess,
talk or is everything?
No, she's never able to talk now.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I can talk.
As a
I'm really glad I said silk because I was gonna say son of a bitch. I didn't want that coming out of my mouth, so I'm glad I said silk.
well, with odd information on
Very many.
we're making this harder to understand what word this came from, apparently, based on the rolls of randomness.
Yeah.
More proposition over probably making some more ale. The issue with the Gnolls, information being fed to the Duke of this mountain and the mountain ranges all around.
Yeah.
The information on fighting this Draka, this
yeah.
Draka the Black, whatever this beast is,
Yes.
that lives in a, just for the audience, if you guys want to read that letter, because I actually did
Yes.
Yes, would you like me to read it out?
Sure, yeah, please.
Adventurers and all, a great threat lingers over the Mindspin Mountains. It goes by the name of Drakus the Black. The coward beast is hiding in the swamp of the Ghostlight. A reward of 3,200 dwarven gold coins and a hoard of gems from the Bloodsworn Valley, with proper evidence of its death.
With the bard mentioning that this lady of silk and string is where he's going to in those swamps.
Yeah.
Well.
I don't like how, this is connected.
This is
At
crazy how it is connected.
Just be happy we're bringing you
Can I
more
just,
information.
fly into the middle of the swamp with, the priestess and everyone and just open the book and just be like, let there be light! And then fly away.
Last time you flew into
Fucking
something, we all saw what
microwave
happened.
And with that, everybody, we end our first game of 2020.
Yay.
Oh, it's 2020 and I rolled 2 crits in a row?
Hey.
I almost
Nice.
I'm off
Meant
a
to
great
be.
start.
Right.
Alright guys, thank you so much for watching.
Thank you.
Okay.
We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Adios.
Bye.